All right? Shalom. We are the real Hebrew Israelites. See, week in, week out, prophesy downfall, collapse of this wicked kingdom, which is known as Babylon the Great, which is known as America. All right? And let you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans know that you are the true children of Israel. All right? You are the true sons of the covenant, which his name is Yahweh, the name is Hebrew. And also likewise the son, Yahweh Shai. All right? Before we begin, all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakam.
Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. They continue to rule very well to this very day. Also, shalom, and much true honors to the hope elect that's continuing to push his word and faith, truth, sincerity, and all charity, man. All right? Now we're going to get on today, all right? And once again, we out here on the highways and byways, all right, prophesying the downfall of this wicked kingdom, man. Okay? And here it is, man. All right, we're at the very end of this thing, man. Okay? All the signs are being shown about the end of this, the collapse of the system. All right? And here it is, man. You have the majority of our people that are still lost, man. All right? The majority of our people are still in a deep sleep, man. Okay? Here it is. You got the prophets of the Lord that are bringing out the precepts, all right, in its entirety and in truth, all right? And you still lollygag, man. Okay? You still riding on the fence. You still trying to come up with some sort of excuse, all right, to justify your own wickedness, man. Okay? And to justify what you think was the truth is, man. All right? But here it is, Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai has sent out his spirit to show you what the truth is, man. To show you what these prophecies mean, man. All right?
The book of Jeremiah 5 verse 1. Run ye to and fro through the streets of Jerusalem, and see now and know, and seek in the broad places thereof, if ye can find a man, if there be any that execute the judgment, that seeketh the truth, then I will pardon him.
Right, man. Just run you to and fro through the broad ways, all right, and seek them to have the truth, man. Okay? And here it is, man. You got men of the Lord that are out on the highways and byways that's showing you the truth. Okay? They're showing that there's actually giving you the 100% of the truth, man. Okay? And also execute a judgment, man. Okay? Because right now we're getting to the time and the point where Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai is ready to pass judgment, man. Okay? What you got?
Matthew 11 verse 17. It says, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced.
Right, man. We piped unto you, and ye have not danced, man. Okay? We're piping the song towards you, and you're not dancing to it, man. All right? The song, which is what? The salvation of the nation of Israel, song with the elect, man. Okay? That's what we're piping towards you, man. All right? We're piping that about your true nationality, man. Okay? But you're not dancing to it, man. You're not getting with the tune. You're not in sync with it, man. Okay? You're not getting with the beat, man. Okay?
We have warned unto you, and ye have not lamented.
That's right, man. We're warning unto you, and you're not lamenting, man. Okay? Because right now, the times that we're coming into, man, it's going to be a time of great distress, man. Okay? We're telling you about martial law, man. We're telling you about the mark of the beast, which is the microchip, man. Okay? You're supposed to be in the mode of getting yourself prepared for that thing, man. About other things concerning this society, man. All right? How to get into riches, man. All right? That's laid off to the side, man. Now we're worried about how we're going to obtain mercy, man. All right? Because at the end of the day, that's what we're looking for, man. Okay? At the end of the day, man, you know, and when we know us, is that without Yahweh Shai, man, we'll be done with, man. All right? It'll be over. Okay?
This is Romans chapter 11 and verse 7. What then? Israel have not obtained that which ye seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blind.
That's right, man. So our people, Israel, is seeking for the truth, man. Okay? They're seeking for the truth, all right, in every other place that they can, man. All right? But here it is, man. The truth is right in front of their face. The elect of the nation of Israel, all right, is going to be able to understand this truth and prepare themselves, man. Okay? But guess what? The rest of it, man. Okay? And the Lord's the one who's blinding it, man. Okay? Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai is the one who's blinding the minds of our people, man. Okay? So where they can't see, they can't see the prophecies are in front of them, man. Okay? Even though it's right there in front of their faces, man. All right? Here it is. We got to go into another lockdown, man. Okay? And Jake is still playing around, man. Okay? Yeah.
Verse 8.
Slumber, man. Okay? The Lord put them into a deep slumber, man. Okay? Where they can't wake up, man. And it's only through Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai that he's the one who has lifted that spirit off of you, man. Okay? But the reason why the other end of this truth, man, the ones that don't believe, man, the ones that put off this truth, and come up with their own doctrine, man. They come up with their own means of salvation, man. Okay?
Eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear until this day.
Right, until this day, man. So it's going to be a certain point in time to where when things actually start happening, all right, and they get caught up in it, all right, then it's when they're going to start to see, man. Then there's going to be the time when they're going to believe the words that we've been saying, man. But by that time, it's going to be too late, man. Okay?
So the book of Isaiah 29:9. Stay yourselves in wonder, cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, not with strong drink. Isaiah 29:9. Stay yourselves in wonder, cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink.
Right, man. So they stagger and they're drunk, right? Without the strong drink, man. And let's think about it, man. And here's the thing, man. Jake is going to continue to do that until the day they die, man. All right? And stand out to the side and cheerleaders, man. Okay? Not knowing the severity of what we're involved in, man.
It's like another phase for Jake. You know, and it went from black culture, black punches, and being in Islam, Muslim.
Yeah, it's a new fad.
Black country, that's it. It's trending topic.
They see something that's building up a certain way, and they want to get all into it, man. All right? They're just doing it, and that's why guys, these other camps, man, like IUIC, ISUPK, really, man, Jake, they come into those different camps, they really going into them just because it's a fad, man. All right? And because it looks good. You know, they see them with the combat boots, the flashy garments. That's what Jake is there for, man. All right? They're not looking for the main cause or the reason why we out here, man. Okay? They're not looking to the reason why, you know, we're out speaking and the reason why things are happening, man. And that's the big thing, man. Jake doesn't look into the why thing, you know. And that's what, you know, we continue to push. You know, why is this happening? Why is that happening? Why, you know, why is going to be another lockdown? Why is they're trying to push out the vaccines, man? And we telling you why. All right? But Jake, they don't want to hear that, man. All right? They want to see the cadence. They want to see the garments. All right? They want to see you being put out in the forefront and splashing, man. And Jake is just there for the limelight, man. All right? Just calling it like it is, man. Okay? But the ones that actually hear and understand and prepare yourself, look, man, hey, stay in that spirit, all right? Because in that time, all right, in pursuant to Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6, wisdom and knowledge is going to be stability of your time, all right?
It's Luke 12 and 56. You hypocrites, you can't discern the face of the sky and of the earth. But how is it that you do not discern this time?
Right. So is it that you don't discern this time, man? All right, you can look up and see it's going to rain later in the day, man. Or it's going to rain tomorrow, okay? You can look at the weather and see what's going to happen, man. But here it is, the Lord is putting it right in front of your faces what's going to happen, man. Okay? So you can't discern the signs of the times, man. But guess what? You have to be spiritual to see those signs, man. Okay? And that's why 2/3 of our people are considered as the natural man, all right? Why? Because they can't discern the things of the spirit, man. All right? The things and the things of the spirit are pertaining to what? Prophecy, man. Okay? And that's what the time that we're in right now, man. It's no coincidence that the apostle of Tahar coined this year as the year of prophecy, man. Because and that's what you've been seeing all year, man. Prophecy happening left and right, man. Okay? You've been seeing different steps towards this algorithm that's being put together that goes towards prophecy, man. Okay? To fulfill the will of Yahweh Bashimon Shah, man. All right? Yeah.
Isaiah 30 verse 10, we say to the sea, it's enough until it's right.
People want to hear, man. All right, they want to hear the seats. All right, they want to hear everything's going to be okay. All right, they want to hear that, you know, no torment is going to touch them. All right, but here it is. We're telling you what's going to happen. All right, if you don't heed to these words, man. All right, it's going to be a great judgment that's going to fall upon you, man. All right.
Second Ezra chapter 7 and verse 15. Verse 16, like, hast thou not considered in thy mind this thing that is to come,
rather than that which is present.
That's right. The scripture's saying why you haven't considered these things, man. Okay? Like it says in Deuteronomy, right? It says, oh, that they would consider their latter end. Okay? And Jake, they don't consider their latter end. Okay? They're not considering, you know, the things that they're doing, what's going to lead, what's the result of what you're doing, man. All right? They're not looking to the eternal, man. They're looking for the here and now, man. Okay? That's the reason why this generation is known as a microwave generation, man. Okay? They want everything now. They want everything yesterday, man. Okay? But here it is, the Lord saying, look, it's going to come right soon, man. Okay? And when you do see it, you're going to be troubled, man. All right? It's a bad generation, man. Okay? Yeah, they want everything to be now, man. All right? That's the reason why Jake, that came into this thing, right? All right? They fell off. Why? Because they lost patience, man. Okay? You lost patience with Yahweh Bashim Shah, man. All right? And you find your own way, man. All right? Went back into the world, man. Okay? And then now they're seeing things heat up again. Now they want to get back into the truth. Now they want to teach the word again, man. Seeing things happen, man. Seeing that it's about to be another lockdown. Okay? A dark winter that we're coming into. All right? But the Lord now is cutting you guys off, man. All right? And making sure that understanding is blocked from you, man. Okay?
This is Ezekiel chapter 12 and verse 28. Therefore say unto them, thus saith the Lord power, there shall none of my words be prolonged anymore.
Right. So the words of the Lord are not being prolonged anymore, man. Okay? Because there was a point in time when the Lord kept silence, man. Okay? But now it's starting to speak, man. Okay? Like it says in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, man. Right? It says it's going to speak and it's not going to lie, man. Okay? And here it is. It's showing you, man. Right? In the words of what the Lord spoke of before time, all right? Not lying, man. He's speaking the truth, man. Okay? And it lets you know, and that brings comfort, man, because we know the things that are written are coming to pass, man. All right? And we read about it, and now you're starting to see it happen before your very eyes, man. All right? Yeah.
Done. But the word which I have spoken shall be done.
Right. Things that are spoken of the Lord is going to be done, man. Okay? It's going to be done, and nothing's going to frustrate that, man. Okay? That's the reason why, you know, our people think that it's going to be prolonged for more years on end, man. But here it is, man. The Lord is starting to bring down, he's about to bring to pass his prophecy, man. Okay? And here it is, man. Look, that's why, look, we're getting to the end of 2020, man. Okay? And we're coming to what they deem as a dark winter, man. Why? Because the reason why it's deemed a dark winter, and really it's a dark winter for you Jakes, man. Okay? Because you're going to be the main targets in that, man. Okay? Everything they planned out from years before, all right, the previous presidents that were set in office, those things that were right into legislations, they weren't written there just to sit there, man. All right? And they weren't sitting there just for every single person that's here in America, man. All right? They were written there for our people, man. Okay? Why? Because their agenda is to put our people back in the kettle slavery, man. Okay? And they always see us as slaves, man. So they're trying to put us back in that position, man. Okay?
Yeah, this is 2 Chronicles 36 and 15. And the Lord power of their fathers sent to them by his messengers, rising up betimes and sending, because he had compassion on his people.
Right, man. So the Lord right now is showing you compassion, man. Okay? By sending out his messengers in betimes, man. All right? And the Lord, like it says in Proverbs, the 1st chapter, is saying that, look, the Lord is stretching out his hand towards you, man. Okay? He's stretching his hand out towards you, all right? And for your benefit, man. Okay? To show you, you know, what the way is, man. And how to avoid punishment, man. All right? And what to do in the last days, man. You're going to be caught up here in the streets, man. All right? You're going to get caught up in all these different judgments that the Lord got lined up for our people, man. Okay? Here it is, the Lord set up a road for you to take, all right? And Jake is taking the back roads, man, in the woods, man. All right? To where all the beasts of the field are, the bears, all the animals that can tear you apart, man. All right? And here it is, the Lord gave you a road to take towards salvation, man, and towards mercy, man.
2 Ezra chapter 7 and verse 21. For the Most High hath given straight commandment to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should do and what they should observe to avoid punishment.
Right, man. So the Lord gave a straight commandment, man. All right, on what to do and how to avoid punishment, man. Okay, and the Lord also gave us His truth, man. All right, because here it is, man. You have the rest of the men that follow behind the same doctrine, man. Okay, and we see the doctrine coming to life, man. All right, this is the doctrine that we've been teaching. All right, it's alive, man. All right, and it's performing what it's set out to do, man. Okay, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shah, man. Okay.
It's St. Matthew 7 and 13. In the end, at the straight gate.
Right, man. In the end, at the straight gate, man. Okay. And the word straight means difficulty, man. Okay. So you got to go through tribulations and anguish. All right. And to get to salvation, man. Okay. That's what that straight gate is, man. Okay. If you don't go through that, then guess what, man? You're gonna get caught up out there, man. All right. You're gonna get caught up and you're gonna get destroyed, man. All right. You don't know. You got it.
It says, "For wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction."
Right, man. So wide is the way that leadeth to destruction, man. Okay. So it's easy, man. And that's why Jake tried to find the easy way out, man. Okay. Thinking that it's gonna be a cakewalk towards the kingdom, man. All right, but it's not like that, man. Consider Yahweh Shah, man. All right, Yahweh Shah knew he had to go on. He knew he had to die. All right, you think that? You think about it, man. If you was amazed, you know, and you end up your journey, you was die. That would weigh heavy on your mind, man. You know, knowing at the end of it, you gotta die, man. All right, and knowing that you gotta continue to work all the way up to your death. All right. That is the form of a straight path, man. Okay? But here it is, Jake, they don't want to at least give the service, all right, give over themselves to the Lord, man. Okay? And to the truth, man. All right? So that's why I said why, because when you go into the wide gate or the wide way, all right, that means that everything is given to you on the silver, man. Like I said earlier, this is a microwave generation, man. Okay? It's a microwave generation. They want everything quick, man. All right, a quick fix, a quick solution. Okay, and here we give you the solution, man. All right, we give you the solution to wait on your Yahweh Shah.
It says, "And broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many be which go in therein."
Right, man. Many there be that go in therein, man. Okay, so that lets you know that what people get into, man, especially our people, all right, many are going to find that, man. Okay? The things that are easy towards them, they're going to find that, man. They're going to take that road, man. Okay? So going that up.
No. Verse 14, Matthew 7 and 14, "Because great is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it."
That's right, man. And straight and narrow is the way that leadeth unto life, man. Okay? That's the reason why, man, and the reason why it's known as narrow, all right? Because, like the scripture says, it's only a few that can go in, man. Okay? Why? And that few represents the elect, man. Okay? And that narrow, you know, you make one mistake, and that's it, man. All right? That's how detrimental this is, man. Okay? Because that narrow.
This is the book of Proverbs 1, verse 22. How long is ones when you love simplicity?
That's right, man. How long you simple ones when you love simplicity, man? All right? Here it is, man. We give you the doctrine, all right? The true doctrine, 100% doctrine, Yahweh Bashim Shah, all right? But here it is, man. You love simplicity, man. Okay? I mean, now we're at the point now where Jake is bringing out certain things according to what they think, all right? According to how they believe that scriptures are being interpreted, man. All right? And the scriptures tell you that, man. The ones that lean on to their own understanding, okay? Read that verse again.
Come, it says, "How long, you simple ones, when you love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge."
That's right, man. And the scorners delight in the scorning, and fools hate knowledge, man. All right? Because here it is, man. You got the apostles and the elders, all right, and the rest of the brothers that have been laboring this thing, all right? Just giving you the way, man. Just giving you the way. All right? Like we read earlier, right? How the Lord is stretching out his hand, all right, and, towards his people, okay? And here it is, we give you this truth, man, all right? But you love simplicity and you love scorning, all right? And you hate knowledge, man. Okay?
It says it's Jeremiah 6, verse 16. Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths.
Right, man. Ask for the old paths, man. Okay? And that's what we're looking toward, man. We're looking toward the old paths, man. Okay? Because the old paths are how it's back in the ancient world, man. In other words, the ways of our Lord Yahweh Bashim Shah, man. Okay? Which is the right way, man. All right? Because the things that are set up now, all right, these things lead to death, man. Okay? And Jake loved it, man. 2/3 of our people love the ways of death, man. The ways of Babylon, man. Okay? Let's read that verse again.
It says, thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see, after the old paths, where is the good way?
Right, where is the good way, man? Okay? So the old path is known as the good way, man. Okay? And our people are raised on a Western mentality, man. Okay? And that's why Jake get messed up out here. Okay? Because you've been groomed up, all right, and you've been raised to be emotional, man. Okay? You're raised to be just like a woman. Okay? That's what our people have been grown up to be. The men of our people, man. All right? You've been raised up to be in a feminine spirit, man. And being in a feminine spirit means you have no faith, man. All right?
It says, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein.
Right, but they said we will not walk therein, man. Okay? So here it is, we give you the way that which is the good way. And you reject it, man. All right? You're saying that this is not, you're saying you're not going to walk therein, man. Okay? And again, man, you give you the true doctrine, you're not going to walk it. Okay? Which, this is the doctrine that's been kept from years and years on end, man. Okay? Going back to the time our Lord Yahweh Shah, man. Okay? And that's what we're set up to do, man. We're set up to prophesy, man. Okay? That is what we're supposed to do, man. All right? We're not supposed to get off into some other doctrine, all right? About, vanity, man. All right? Kill this nigga. And this, yeah, man. And this is what Jake said. This is what talk to our people. All right?
Hey, that's some real homosexual shit. That shit gay as hell right now, man. Wearing your pants that goddamn low off your fucking waist, man.
And let you know, man, the Lord did a number on our people.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why, man.
This is Job chapter 8 and verse 8. For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age.
Right, man. Inquire of the former age, man. Okay? Now was the time where all our people knew the Most High was. Okay? We knew about the ways of our people, man. All right? Which is what? The ways of when we was living back during the time when we was in the land of Israel, man. Okay? We knew about how to keep the ways of Yahweh Bashim Shah back then. Okay? So therefore, we're supposed to look toward the ways of old, man. Okay? Yeah.
Come, this is Job 8 and 8. For inquire, I pray thee, the former age, and prepare thyself to the search of their father.
Right, man. Prepare the search of your father, man. Okay? Because back then, that's why back then, during that time, all right, the fame of Yahweh Bashim Shah went out, man. Okay? Everybody knew about the Lord, man. Everybody knew about the works which he did, man. Okay? Especially our people, man. Okay? But just like every generation that comes, man, you always have that same generation that has went up against Yahweh Bashim Shah and rebelled, man. Okay? Even though the Lord created certain miracles during that time, man. And that was a heavy time, man. The Lord was doing, all sorts of miracles and works, all right, concerning the salvation of our people, all right? And they still disregard it, man. So how much more in this time, man? Okay? How much more when the Lord is starting to set up certain signs towards you, all right, and you still don't believe that, okay? So that's why the Lord has to do away with the generation that's against him, man, okay? And then take the generation that believes in Yahweh Bashim Shah and set them up in leadership, man, and set them up as the governing body, man, okay?
It's 2 Peter 2 verse 12. But these, as natural brute beasts, made to be taken and destroyed.
right, man. And it's natural beast made to take it from the world, man. Okay? So, that's what our people are compared to right now, man. 2/3 of our people is compared to natural brute beasts, man, that are made to be taken and destroyed, man. Okay? Because a beast has no sense, man. All right? A beast doesn't know right from wrong, man. All right? When you look at a beast, you know, they basically have little knowledge, man. Okay? They go off by instinct, man. And that's how 2/3 of our people are, man. They go off instinct. All right? They go off impulse. Something that happens in the now. They're a reactive people. If something happens, they react to it. Okay? They can't be proactive, man. All right? Not to the ones that are standing upright. All right? Because if you're upright, all right, that's the form of you being a natural person, man. All right? Because if you're a person and you see something, that means you're operating off wisdom, man. All right? And you're gonna do things, all right, that's gonna prepare yourself, man. All right? But a beast, they don't consider the end. They don't consider what's at the end of the road, man. All right? When a beast sees something that happens right then and there, then they react. All right? So guess what? When all hell breaks loose, all right, you're gonna revert back to that beastly instinct. You're gonna react, and you're not gonna know what to do, man. You're gonna be in confusion, man. Okay?
So you know, it says speak evil of the things that they understand not.
Right. Speak evil of the things which they understand not. Okay? So here it is. We bring out the truth in its entirety. All right? And they speak evil of these things, man. Okay? We're telling you that these Edomites are going into captivity, man. All right? We're telling you, actually telling you who the enemy is, man. Okay? And you speak evil of that. We give you facts and facts of history, showing you what this man did to you, man. Okay? Showing you what these Edomites have done to our people across the history. All right? And you speak evil of that, man. You're saying that, oh, we got to come together. We got to forgive them. You know, we got to let bygones be bygones. But here it is, the Most High has a vendetta against these Edomites, man. All right? The Lord is determined to gather these Edomites and these other nations for captivity, man. All right? And you speak up against that, man. All right? That's why the Lord is going to do away with a lot of you, man. All right? Shut up.
It says, it shall utterly perish in their own corruption.
That's right. They utterly perish in their own corruption, man. Okay? So this is a corrupt people, man. All right? Same thing with a beast, man. A beast corrupts itself, man. All right? And a beast, depending on what it is unclean, man. Okay? So our people, 2/3 of our people are going to continue to be in a state of uncleanness. All right? And guess what? You're going to get caught in that snare, which Esau's going to lay for you. All right? And you're going to be destroyed, man. All right?
Let's go chapter 11, verse 14. Where no counsel is, the people fall.
Where no counsel is, the people fall, man. Okay? And here it is. The Lord has been gracious to give you a counsel. All right? To put a counsel out to show you the way, man. All right? But again, our people disregard it, man. Okay? The counsel is actually there to show you the way, man. Okay? And to show you what to do, man. Look at the days of old, man. The Lord always set up judges and counsels to show you things on what to do, man. Okay? The Lord always gave instructions to certain men to show you what to do, man. Okay?
Good. But in the multitude of counselors, there is safety.
Right, in the multitude of counselors, there is safety, man. All right? So you're looking at the counselors, man. Okay? You're looking at the counsel that Yahweh Bashim Shai has set up. Okay? So there's safety in this, man.
Watch that.
All right? So if you're running away from this, guess what, man? You're in danger, man. You're in danger of what? You're in danger of being destroyed, man. All right? By the hands of our Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shai, man. Whatever judgment that the Lord got set up in the scriptures, that's what's going to happen, man. All right? Depending on what that is, man. Hey, and the Lord's terrible, man. Okay? He can bring your worst fears in front of you, man. All right? He knows how to push your buttons, man. All right? And he knows what makes you tick. He knows your biggest fear. All right? He knows you better than you know yourself, man. All right? So when that day comes, you definitely figure out about your shot that day. All right? When those things happen. But again, you're going to get caught up in those things, man. All right?
This is the book of Isaiah 1 verse 3. The ox was his owner, and the ass is master's grill.
Right, man. Two stubborn animals, man. Two of the most stubborn, dumb animals on the planet Earth, and they know where to go on to, man. Okay? They know who their master is, man. Okay?
But Israel does not know.
Okay? They don't consider where their home is, man. Okay? But two, animals know where their home is, who their master is, man. Okay? So that's why, again, that's why two of our people are compared to natural good beasts. Okay? But that's you even consider more than a beast. Alright? Because here it is, our scripture in Isaiah telling you that even the ass and the ox know what their home is, man. Okay? That's why America will be destroyed, man.
Right,
See?
right. Hey, can I say something too real quick, guys? Like scriptures tell you to consider the beast. I mean, you know, when you look at beasts, right? Beasts do certain things that you learn from. I mean, it's not like that random. Right? You don't see deers running with lions. So why won't Jake consider that? Or even you see lions, male lion laying with another male lion, man. You know? That's matter of fact. Somebody get that real quick with that Job chapter. I think it's Job 12 and 7. Right? Because the Lord, hey, that's why the scripture talk about the simplicity of Yahweh Shai. Because really, it's not just narrowed down to the book, which this is the 40. But the Lord left you tangible things to consider. That's why the Lord always would say, consider the beast of the field, or consider the lilies, consider the fig tree. Those are tangible things that you can look at and examine, and it'll drive home a more spiritual point. See? Yeah, go ahead, huh?
Good. This is Job chapter 12, verse 7. But ask now the beast.
See? It said, but ask now the beast. Go ahead.
And they shall teach thee.
And they shall teach thee, man. You ain't got to be deep. Let's look at the beast, man. And the beast covers all. That's why y'all just brought out the ox. Because those are the examples, man. You look at the beast, and the beast shows you how not to be and how to be, man. You know, to a certain extent. Even Yahweh Shai was considering those teachers. He said, go to the ants. You got that? That's good. Bring it out real quick.
Proverbs 6 and verse 8.
See, the Lord broke this thing down simple, man. You know? Go ahead.
Proverbs 6 and verse 8. And it reads, it says, Proverbs 6 and verse 6, it says, go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways.
See, consider. So you look at the beast, they're not just here for decoration. If you're a wise man, you'll consider the beast, man. Again, what's that? Rock 13. You got that? That's good. Bring it out.
Rock 13 and verse 15. Every beast loveth his life.
Come on, man. Every beast loveth his life. You ain't gonna sit down again. You're not gonna. Oh, first and foremost, a deer not gonna stop and say, "Hold up, that lion might not be as bad." That's what Jake do, man. Oh, I was telling the brothers that, man, the nigga ain't even answer the question, man. This chubby face nigga can't. That was his avatar. I knew right then something wrong. You know what I mean? It was him on the what you call it, the avatar. It's like a fat kid at his birthday. Fat kid love cake, like 50 cents. Not the little spoiled brat looking fuck nigga, man. He came over the comment board and said, so you mean to tell me every single white person not gonna make it into heaven? I ain't even sitting into that nigga. Because you know what? Guess what? If I was trying to break it down and tell him that heaven is not what you would think in a traditional sense, he'll come back and say some more shit. See? But, you know, it go to show, right? They don't consider. They'll say that's the equivalent of a deer? All right, you're supposed to be smarter than a deer. A deer didn't go to school. A deer didn't go to, you know what I mean? They ain't got paperwork about it, you know what I mean?
You can't sit there and talk to a beast and think that it's going to understand anything, man. No. And that's what it's like, man. When you sit there and say, you're trying to talk to a beast and say, hey, look, do this. They ain't listen to you, man. All right? They really,
actions speak louder than words. Deer, get the fuck out of there. When he said lion, you're not going to stop and see if that particular lion is going to kill him. He's not going to say, oh, you know what, this might not be a lion that'll kill me. Let's see if it's important. No, the lion, you see that lion, he separated himself from it. But that's above the strength of Jake. Yeah, go ahead.
and that's nature. All right? That's why I always say, look, man, that's not nature teaching itself. All right? And that's it, man. All right? Nature teaching things work, man. Okay? You got certain pieces towards this light, like the obvious bring it out, man. Okay? And here it is, man. You actually align yourself with a predator, man. Okay? A predator that's ready to strike at any point, man. Okay? It's another scripture, right, that tells you who
no,
it
it's
is.
okay. I'm not about to
Think about it.
Somebody got it?
Please ask us 12 and 12. Like, please ask us 12 and 10. Never trust our enemy, but like as unrusted, so it's wicked.
Right, man. So the scriptures tell you plainly, never trust thy enemy, man. Okay? And Esau has shown himself to be your enemy. Okay? Through our back, through our history. All right? Everything he's done to us, he shows himself to be your enemy, man. So the scriptures say, never trust thy enemy, man. Okay? And we identify the enemy. Okay? That's the thing about it. We have to put the spotlight, put the scopeo on the enemy, man. All right?
Please ask 12 and 11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And
What can I say? That's what a deer do. Hey, it's moments in the wild where the lion actually crouches and chill. You let the deer fuck around, the deer see him, and he still take heed. Oh, that's a lion. See? And that's the time we're in now. We're in the time where the Lord has took that spirit off. If you saw somewhere that anger that's been lying, that hate that's been lying dormant in them, for example, you go back to like maybe the 70s, the 80s, where you start seeing integration more. You'll see a so-called Negro on the basketball court with a so-called white boy, and you see them celebrating together, and you let your guard down. That was like psychological. That was this man beginning to humble himself. But he's the same old lion. See, but guess what? The beast of the field consider that. A deer not gonna say, the lion chilling, so let's just go over, near him. No, he's gonna consider.
Backing up, please ask 12 and 11 again. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him.
So like I was going to, man. He said, even though he's gonna crouch and try to humble himself, all right? Even though he sees to be a great person, in your eyes, he take good heed. Okay? Esau, man, he's ready to take you off. Okay? Why? Because Esau, in his spirit, he knows that the blessing was taken away from him. And the Lord is stirring up that ancient nature. Okay? And we're telling you that he's stirring up that ancient nature. Going back to the time of the birth of Jacob and Esau. Okay?
Reading on and please ask us 12 and 11. And thou shalt be unto him as though has with a white looking glass. Thou shalt know that his brother not be altered.
Right, man. So you'll be unto him as a looking glass, all right? And then as one that's rust has not been wiped away, man. Okay? And then rust, when it comes to rust, man, we went through it before, but it's been a while, man. When you go into rust, all right, you can't cure rust. All right? There's nothing you can do, man. Be that, man. All right? Get up.
Skip on down to 13. Please ask us 12 and 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent?
Right, man. So who's gonna pity a trauma that's been with a serpent? Okay? And that's what our people are doing, man. They're playing with a serpent, man. Okay? And who's gonna pity, all right, Jake, when they actually get bit by that serpent, man? Okay? You playing with a deadly entity. All right? And here it is, you get bit by it, nobody's gonna feel sorry for you. All right? And really that's the Lord saying that, man. That's really the Lord, man. Okay? It's really saying, the Lord's not gonna take pity, man. Okay? Because you're playing with a predator, all right? You're playing with a beast that's able to kill you. All right?
Read again, Ecclesiastes 12:13. Who pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts?
Right. Anybody that come nigh a wild beast, okay? So if you come near a wild beast, if you come near a bear and a lion, all right, you're gonna feel sorry for you. Okay? In other words, you're gonna deserve that, man. Y'all hear about dangerous animals? Okay? That's why that time, nobody's gonna take they're lurking, man. They're ready, man. Okay? That's why they have their task force ready, man. Okay? Your new up-and-coming president, he has the task force that's ready. All right? Say administer the vaccine. All right? Or should I say vaccine? You can't even say vaccine. And I get a strike on the channel, man. All right? And now we gotta say vaccine. So they got
Vaccine one.
Say that. All right? Yeah, and that's what they got prepared, man. They got a task force prepared to administer the vaccine, man. All right? Towards you, Jake, man. Again, you Jake are the main target, man. And we're telling you that they're trying to target you, man. All right?
It's just like neighborhood. When you come up in a certain neighborhood, all right, especially on certain days, they got roadblocks, man. That's these stairs, man. Hey, when you ride to work, 7 to 8 miles, you look over the left, you might see a cop, man. That's a snap for you, man. And that's gonna come on that, man. As in sitting darker, man. Hey, the defense, Department of Defense, man. All right? I got this
The book of Sirach 9 and verse 13, it says, keep thee far from the man that have power to kill.
It said, keep far from me the man that has the power to kill, man. All right? That's the reason why, hey, there's no coincidence that the Lord gave Esau the blessing of the sword, man. Okay? What do you think that sword's for, man? It's not there just to look good, just to sit on the display, you know? The reason why the Lord gave Esau that sword is to use it, okay? And he's going to use it on 2/3 of our people, okay?
It says, so shalt thou not doubt the fear of death, and if thou comest to him, make no fault, lest he take away thy life presently. It says, remember that thou goest in the midst of snares, and that thou walkest upon the battlements of the city.
Right. It says, remember, you're walking on snares, man. All right? And that's what it is, man. We tell you that you're walking on snares, man. Okay? Everywhere you turn, there's a snare. There's a trap. Okay? That's why this place is considered, or this society is considered as a system, man. Okay? A system is going to the word system is a kid. Okay? Oh, also as well, I believe when you go to the word snare, or I believe it's one of those definitions is a pit for catching lions. All right? Which is what? Our people. Okay? So that's what we're trying to tell you, man. All right? That this land is full of snares, man. The snares to trap you. Okay? To have you like the next spirit and be calm in these times, man. Okay?
Can I say something real quick about this? Like, that's why Esau is known as the hunter. You know, what the hunter do? He sets snares. You know? You got it.
This is Rock 13 and 17. What fellowship have the wolf with the lamb?
That's right. It says, what fellowship have the wolf with the lamb? Okay? And here it is, man. That's why, hey, and this is a popular saying that you live in the land of wolves, man. All right? And this is a land of wolves, man. And here it is. We're the sheep, man. All right? We don't have any power in this system. The only power that we have is Yahweh's shot. All right? And that's the beautiful thing about it, man. But here it is. Jake, who's also considered a sheep amongst these wolves, they go into the wolf, man. All right? They're sitting down, sitting down with them, you know? And here it is, man. The wolf is about to end your life, man. Right?
He's seeking to overthrow you. Any time process, y'all little courtship y'all have, he's looking to overthrow you.
Right, man. And also just to add on, man, I gotta throw this in there, man. Yeah. All right? These other Israelite people, man. They're not warning you about these things, man. All right? They're not telling you about the enemy. They're not telling you about these things that are coming, man. These other guys that are offering these other doctrines, all right? Telling you and trying to deceive you and tell you that this man is your friend, your buddy, right? The Lord's going to do some damage to these guys, all right? He's going to make sure that, look, the same thing that you're saying, all right, the Lord is going to cause Esau to come at you, all right?
So the sinner with the godly.
Right, so it's a sinner with the godly, man, okay? So what fellowship has a sinner with the godly, man, all right? And we're the godly, man. The nation of Israel, okay? So what fellowship have you had with a sinful man, man? All right? A man that's base, all right? here it is, the Lord tell you that you're above all upon the face of the earth, and here it is, you're congregating and you're making yourself equal, all right, to a man that's base, man, all right. And here it is, you say you want to be equal to this man, man, even though he's a base man according to the scriptures, man. Okay, he's all the way down here, man, and you're supposed to be at the top, man. All right, and the Lord, and guess what? The Lord's going to manifest that, man. All right. And he's going to show you that you've been trying to make yourself equal to a man that's at the very bottom where all the dirt, the bugs, and the beasts are at, man. All right?
And can I say real quick to us? God shows you what happens when you fellowship with him. He'll kill you. They're going to make the Cain and Abel. He'll kill you. Because he was the sinner. Because why? He didn't follow the law. He didn't make the right sacrifice. So right then, he wasn't considered the God. But he did. How he reacted to that? He turned around and killed his brother.
I want to say that Planet 8, the object of death.
That's it.
He'll kill you, then he'll kill himself.
Yeah.
Man.
Yes. That's the way it is, like that. All right? They take everybody with him, man. You know? And you can't, he's the type of person that doesn't die honorable death, man. He said, that's why you always say, mankind, you know? Because he want to include everybody in the same group, all right? Because that's the end, man.
Because this Psalms 58 and verse 2, in the heart you work wickedness, you wait the violence of your hands in the earth.
Right. Away the violence of your hands in the earth, man. All right? In other words, man, and that's why it's another scripture that's written concerning why the earth is languishing. It has ever put the earth in the state that it is right now. Okay? And the earth also reveal your work, man. Okay? Look at how the earth is set up, man. Okay? The way that it's structured, man. All right? It's like this man has literally taken the whole entire planet Earth and made it a circle, man. Okay? You see that, man. You see the aftermath of his foolishness. Okay?
It says, the wicked are enslaved in the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born speaking lies. It says the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born.
Okay, that's something real quick. But that scripture right there, a lot of times you might equate that with coming out. We all know that nobody comes out of the womb speaking. Let's go on into Revelation the 20th chapter. We'll talk about how they came out of the bottom of the pit. But the first thing they did is deceive the nation. So when they came out of the womb alive, that's dealing with when they came out of the bottom of the pit. The renaissance, deceiving the nation. So meaning what? Soon he came into power, right? If you got a saying, birth of a nation, that's a phrase, So as soon as they came into power, had the jurisdiction, influence the masses, it was centered around lies, man. Okay? Goddamn proud devils, man, act like they control their own destiny, man. You know what I'm saying? This just out of my spirit right there. Yeah, go ahead, dog.
It says, the poison.
Goddamn dog, the body hunter and shit, man. They really feel like as if they in control, they got everything under control, man. And they trust in their weapons. All right?
It says, their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stops her ear.
That's right, man. So the poison is as the deaf adder, man. Okay? And here it is, man. When our people are bitten by that same serpent, man, that poison, all right? And really, poison, man, that poison represents what? Their philosophies, all right? The ways that they live, okay? Because they want you to live the life that they live, all right? The reason why is because here it is, Esau being a base man that he is, man, all right? He wants you to live just like him, man, a base man, okay? A beastly man, okay? Not knowing, right from wrong, and not having any sort of common sense. And then he look at you as the bottom of the barrel, okay? And he presented to you, okay? He's the one that gave you the culture that you got right now, okay? I gave you a point, you got to walk in the street, not earlier, all right? But it's a man said, right? That's the culture that he gave you, okay? Everything you got right now, Israelites, 2/3 of you, all right? The life that you're living right now, according to society, that was given to you by this man, all All right? In order for you to destroy yourself. Okay?
Sirach 21 and 2, flee from sin, as from the face of a serpent.
Right, man. It said flee from sin as from the serpent. All right? Which is what? Again, going back to that poison, man. Okay? So it says flee from sin as you flee from the serpent, man. All right? And here it is. Jacob's actually running towards the serpent. All right? He's actually going towards the poison, man. All right? And you're getting bit by it, and through that slow process of that poison that's running through you, you're dying, man.
And what's going to ultimately be that bite? That chip, really, when you go.
Hey, that's it.
That's going to be that bite, man. Because you know what proved that too? Because we see the penalty of taking the chip. It's going to warrant the judgment of the Lord, Yahweh shot to the fullest extent. You know, but just like the brother said, ever since you made contact with this devil, you know, it's a slow process, you know.
Hey, come on, real quick,
You got it.
just going back, they said the chip, that's the bite. And then actually gonna show you got bit when them sores started to pop up.
Yeah, yeah.
With that chip.
Yeah, the scripture talk about that. Where it said the sword was grievous, you know. Oh, plus if you look at a needle, you know, if you consider a needle, and if you push the needle up, you see the venom, the liquid come out. That's just like the venom. Oh, and that's another example of the Lord using beasts to make a point. The deaf adder, the serpent. And the serpent is a very slick, cunning animal, man. Hey, think about it. Dogs, lions, and they roar. They make a sound, they let you know we coming. What sound did the serpent make? You didn't even know he was there. You didn't even know it was a serpent that he bit your ass. And that's how this devil got you, man. He's right around. You hit the damn serpent right around you. You gotta look at that. You look around, the serpent right there, man. That's why you gotta frag the snake in the grass. You got it out?
Proverbs 24 and 1, be not thou envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them.
Yep.
For their heart studieth.
Now hold up, who that dealing with? They're dealing with Esau. Because all of us individually, you know, we came out of that man. People, they still the so-called white man. What do that mean? You set this man up as the standard. All right, you believe having a house in the Hamptons, all right, or a crib, or having a nice job. You know, you look at Esau as the standard. So that's a form of you being envious of a damn wicked man. You being envious of the very one who Yahweh shot has prepared for slaughter. Let's show you where you at. Yeah, you envious of a nigga on death row. The nigga got a court date. The judge already sentenced him. You want to be like him. You want to go on death row. That's what it is. Because the scripture tell you, the Lord had this man in his sights, man. The Lord have identified and targeted Esau as his enemy, man. That's it. He's the arch enemy of the Most High himself.
That's why you brought the video, right? It said they committed 2 evils.
Oh, yeah.
Forsaking the Lord, all right, to found the living waters, man. All right? What proceeds out of that? Life. Okay? But Jacob, they're seeking after death, man. All right? And you see that every single day, man. All right? They're seeking after death, man. When you follow after the ways of Esau, all right, you're really seeking after death, man. All right? You're really trying to find a way how to die, man.
Proverbs 24 and 1 again, it says, be not thou envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them, for their heart studieth destruction, and their lips talk of mischief.
Right. Their heart study of destruction. All right? And with their heart, which means what? Their mind. So their mind study of destruction. How are we going to destroy it? How are they going to destroy the earth anymore, man? How are they going to destroy the earth further, man? Okay? How are they going to cause certain things to die, man? Because that's what proceeds out of this man's rulership, man. Death. Okay? And that's what they research. Death. Okay?
Can I add to it? The heart symbolizes in a broader sense these secret councils, these secret meetings, the Bilderberg meetings. These devils come together in their meetings and they concoct elaborate schemes and plans on how to keep Jacob further the rich. There's no coincidence you got a Fago, man. You got access to Fago. That came from the heart. That came from their mind. They said, the scriptures tell the heart of each and every one of them. They came up with a methodical plan, which, you know, we brought out the video that they ultimately struck the pain, and they was going into it. The military was going into how they're going to show how meticulous they were, They had the dates, they had the D-Day, they had the strategic, everything laid out, man. Yeah, see that? So that part of them in their heart, Genesis 27 chapter, what Esau said, what? The days of mourning of my father, he said in his heart, in the days of mourning of his father, up there he would slay his brother Jacob. So everything around you is set up really to slay Israel. Yeah, there's some too out there.
It's on Proverbs 3:31. Envy thou not thy oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
That's right. So envy not the oppressor, man. All right. Here it is, man. Here it is. He's oppressing you to the highest level, right? All right. And here it is. You want to be an oppressor, right? In other words, you want to be in his position to actually get at Jacob. All right. And that's why. And guess what? That happened during the time when he was in hardcore bondage, man. Okay. And that's why it was notated in what they call as the Willie Lynch letters, man. All right. In the Willie Lynch letters, what did it say? Is that they will set up a certain Israelite above all other Israelites, put them in a certain position, and put him over them.
Yeah, then they'll pit, they'll pit the light-skinned ones against the dark ones, a man against the woman, you know.
And that goes on to this very day. Yeah, and that happens to this day.
Divide and conquer.
Yeah, that's right. They set up certain Jake to look over other Jake, all right, and this time, all right, to just put them in that position, man, and personally even more, man.
And they hold fast to it too. Nobody see a cop, or just some as subtle as a nigger woman up in Alabama Power. She can't wait till the moment when you at the mercy of her, so to speak. You call them to get an extension. She can't wait to oppress you, man. That's where your enemy pit us against each other, man. Well, guess what the Lord did? The Lord flipped the script in his righteousness, right? The Lord now have America divided, man. You know?
Yeah, now he sets the Egyptians against the Egyptians.
Yeah, the Lord has set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, man. And that's the best time to strike. When you consider war strategy, a war tactician, that's the best time you bump heads with one another.
Yeah. Divide and conquer.
Divide and conquer.
Yeah. That's what the Lord is doing this time, man. He's dividing, all right, the kingdom of Edom, all right? And guess what? At the end of it, he's going to conquer, all right? And set up his kingdom, okay?
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2 and verse 24. It says, nevertheless, through envy of the devil, death came into the world.
That's right. And who was the devil that the Bible speaks of? Esau, man. Edom. Okay? The so-called white man. All right? Read that again, huh?
Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 24. Nevertheless, through envy of the devil, came death into the world.
Right. Through envy of the devil, all right, Edom. All right, death came into the world. All right? And what was that envy, man? All right? That envy which came from Esau was what? He desired a blessing. Okay? So now, in this time, what? I believe the elder Yahshua went into it, man, about how he tried to create his own blessing. All right? So now, this is what you see. You see a Frankenstein of a system and a kingdom that he's trying to put up, all right? And trying to make his own substance, man. All right? His own kingdom, his own way of doing things, man. Propping himself up to be the Most High, man. Okay? Why? Because out of envy, man. Okay? He's envious at the blessing which was given unto Jacob, man. Okay? With his wife, Esau was with him. And guess what? He's trying to make himself into a ruler in this time by setting up America, man, the way that it is, man. All right? Because at the end of it, he's trying to get control over every single person on the planet Earth, man. All right? Because that's what rulership entails, man. Okay? It entails the dominion over the people, man. So here it is. He cunningly craft every single thing that you see right now in his favor, man. Okay? To have everything under his control, and so he can control everything, and he can control the people, man. And guess what? He's going to finalize it by way of the mark of the beast, man. Okay?
Got some more. Continuing on, it says, and they that do hold to the side do find it.
Right. And they that hold to the side do find it, man. So if you hold to the side of Esau, you're going to find death, man. Okay? Because that's what he's seeking for, man. All right? Because the Lord made sure that he said, he made it known in the book of Hebrews that he's not going to find repentance, man. Okay? So if you're aligning yourself with Esau, guess what? You're gonna find death. Okay? No understanding, man.
Going back to Rock 21 and verse 2. It says, "Fear for sin, as from the face of a serpent, for if thou comest too near it, it will bite thee. The teeth thereof are the teeth of lion, slain the souls of men."
Right, man. So slain the souls of men, man. Okay? So in other words, like I just read, it said if you come too near it, guess what? It's gonna bite you, man. Right? And that's what Jake is doing, man. Okay? And the way that they're coming too near or too close onto the serpent is by going according to their ways, man. And actually, the way they're actually doing it is what? Taking the vaccine. All right? That's you getting closer towards that bite, which is what? The chip being planted in you, man. Okay? Because the first step towards that is what? Taking the vaccine. Okay? Taking the vaccine, should I say. All right? You take that, that's another step closer to taking the mark of the beast, which is the chip. Okay?
Yeah, you got kind of this Proverbs 11, verse 21. "Though hands on the hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered."
Right, man. It says, "Though hands on the hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished," man. Okay? So the wicked is gonna be punished regardless, man. But guess what? The ones that actually join with them are gonna be punished in the same way. All right? I believe it's in scripture in Isaiah. Yeah, so let's get there real quick.
Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through.
Right, everyone that is found shall be thrust through. All right? So guess what? In that day, you're going to be thrust through with the sword, man. Okay? Will you be found with this man, man? All right? So that's why the majority of our people, all right, when they get into certain movements or whatever, all right, that's not going according to the truth, guess what, man? You be found with this man, all right, you're going to get put to death, man, by the sword, man. All right? Get up.
Come. It reads, "And everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword."
Right, man. So everybody that is joined unto him shall fall by the sword, man. Okay? And that's the judgment written, man. Okay? You're gonna fall by the sword for being joined unto this man, man. All right? Like, and we always going to it, man. The Lord, He's seen these things already, man. All right? He's considering, man. He's looking to the works of our people. All right? And who's in alignment with who, man. Okay? The Lord's already separating certain Israelites, man. All right? Who's with the Lord and who's not with the Lord, man. Who's with Esau and who's not with Esau, man. Okay? So when that's done, and He's actually set the division and everybody in their place, then that's when the Lord's going to get busy, all right, and bring down judgment, man. Okay?
Verse 16, "The children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes, their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravaged."
Right, man. So all things are written, right, as the judgment for our people, man. All right, and not just them, man. Also the Edomites that are not with the bankers, man. All right. You know, you have Edomites, certain Edomites. They're also going to go through that same thing, man. Okay. Why? Because when it comes to Esau's kingdom, all right, he's only looking for his own, man. All right. The bankers, man. They can care less about the lower Edomites, all right, because it's a dog-eat-dog system to them, man. Okay? So that's why when things start to happen, all right, it's going to be collateral, man. Okay? But guess what? Again, the main target is our people, man. Okay?
Real quick, yeah, this Isaiah 28 and 18. "And your covenant with death shall be disannulled."
Right, man. Your covenant with death shall be disannulled, man. Okay? And our people have literally made a covenant with death, man. You made an agreement with death. Okay? You made an agreement with Esau, all right, to be his permanent slave, man. And guess what? Again, you take that mark, you take that chip, you actually make yourself a permanent slave, man. Okay? So it says your covenant with death will be disannulled. Okay? So in other words, if you take that chip, you're going to be put to death, man. All right? Yeah.
He said, "And your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand."
Right, your agreement with hell shall not stand, man. Okay? And what does the word hell mean? It means pit, all right? And that's why people are in right now. And they have literally made an agreement with the man that's actually put them in the pit. Okay? Okay? And that's going to be that's going to be okay?
It says, it's like, in your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then you shall be trodden down by it.
That's right, man. So overflowing scourge come through, you're going to be trodden down by that. Okay? Why? Because again, you made an agreement. You made a contract with death, man. You made a contract with Esau. Okay? That contract is going to be sealed by way of that chip. Okay? That's going to be your signature on that contract, man. Okay? And it's going to be absolutely nothing to do about it. Because when that time comes, you try to seek repentance, all right? You're going to be asking for mercy in that day, man. All right? But here it is, and look, here's a contract, all right? Here's a signature. You made that agreement, okay? So there's nothing you can do about it, man. You know, you made that agreement with the serpent, okay? So when you put down the signature, you can't white it out. You know, you can't get rid of the signature, all right? This is written, that's it, man. All right, same thing with the chip, man. You take that chip, you actually put your signature on that contract, all right? And once you do that, that is a permanent seal for you to be destroyed, man. Okay?
This is the book of Isaiah 36:6. Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt. Whereon in the hand leans, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, all that trust in him.
Right, man. This is modern day Egypt, man. Okay? So just as Pharaoh is to his people, man. All right, what you think that broken reed, all right, you're going to get pierced by it, all right, which that represents the mark of the beast, man. Okay? And that's how it is to the people that actually trust in Pharaoh, man. You actually trust in the system. You give yourself over to the system, all right, which is based off the Roman Empire. Okay?
They say the broken reed, this system is broken, man. You leaning on something that's not stable, man. So at the end of the day, you're going to be reduced. God said, with lean, you're going to be reduced to taking a damn chip, man. You know?
Yeah, that's what it is, man. All right? And to lean on something, all right, that means you're looking for support for that system. In other words, when you're trying to lean on something, you're looking for something to grab onto. All right? So the people that lean onto Egypt, all right, you're actually seeking support, all right, and you're trusting in the system by doing that, man, all right? Because when you lean on something like, you know, you lean to the side or whatever, or you're trying to lean on the wall, you're actually looking to seek some sort of comfort in a way, man, all right? You're seeking for comfort and for consolement, man, okay? So that's how, when it comes to these people that actually take the chip, you're going to be seeking to be put under the system and you trust in the system, all right? And that's going to be a downfall, okay?
Isaiah 31:3. Now the Egyptians are men and not power, and their horses flesh and not spirit.
Right, man. The Egyptians are men, man. Okay? The Egyptians, which in the scripture, really the Egyptians represents the Edomites, man. Okay? And guess what the scriptures speak about the Edomites? They are men, okay? And not the Most High, man. Is it? Okay? And their horses flesh. In other words, the things that which they have, right? That their weaponry and what they have is flesh. It's not spiritual, man. Okay, it's carnal. Okay?
It says, when the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fail together.
That's right, man. So he that helpeth and hoping, all right, shall fall down together, man. All right? In other words, it's going to be destroyed, man. Okay? So, yeah, to the people, to the ones that are actually trying to heal this place, right? And you see Drake now all on social media, you know, celebrating the election of this man Joe Biden. You know, singing songs, boo-hooing and crying. All right. But here it is, man. Like the opposite street, man. All right. He that helping and hoping shall all fall down together, man. Okay. So if you still have trust in this same system that's been oppressing you for years and years on end, guess what? You're going to be destroyed at the end of it, man. Okay?
Now, to make a real quick point, like you said, this place is gone, it's falling. You know, it's like a bad point in this society with Sharif. When he was dead, he was bleeding out. These guys trying to hold blood. He dead. Yeah, hell. Sharif trying to get
yeah. What O'Donnell said, that nigga dead. leave that nigga. Then that nigga should be, I'ma stay all right. And the nigga was somebody to a nigga. And with a cool.
Oh, that's bad. He was supposed to be in the country.
He supposed to be in the country.
He supposed to know.
He supposed to know about it. He stayed with the dude that was dead. Well, that's, y'all got that? That's Jeremiah. Right here.
This Jeremiah 51:8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her, take balm for her pain. If
What's that bomb? That's dealing with like medicine. With going back to Obama, with these, you had the crash, you had two crashes, right? Obama had the stimulus package. It was nothing more than band-aids, man. All right, they put band-aids on the wound of America. America's finished, man. This place is finished. This place is the bottom of the mountains. All right? There's no way this place is going to be healed. Right? See that? Go ahead.
it says, take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed.
Yep, if so, she may be healed. Which that's the scriptures being somewhat sarcastic, facetious, man. You know? Yeah, go ahead.
We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her. Let us go everyone to his own country, for her judgment reach unto the heavens, and is lifted up even to the skies.
Yep, read it one more time.
It says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her.
Right, so we are the forsake. Well, that's Minister Society. Yeah. They said, right there, he said, that nigga's dead. Leave that nigga, man. That's the mentality we should have. To forsake, not that far. Y'all remember the old Forrest Gump movie? Where he was picking up dead soldiers, picking up wounded soldiers in front of, man, we ain't in that spirit, man. Look, if you ain't got this truth, we forsake you. We're not concerned about you, man. Hey, what happened with Lot? When Lot's wife looked back, Lot got by, man. Walked by and kept it moving, man. Hey, he probably pushed that. Come on, man. That's us. We don't care who you are, man. If you're not on the boat, on the ship, then we leaving you behind, man. Because American number. All right, that's what's that? Is that Daniel the 5th chapter? What's that? Babylon? Yeah. Her days are numbered. You know what I'm saying?
And what we saying is gonna be left behind, gonna be burnt.
Yeah.
Right? That's how going towards us, now that same spirit come out again, man, about the left behind doctrine. All right? The ones that are left behind, they're gonna be destroyed, man. Okay?
Hold on, cold. That state, man. That state.
Yeah.
That's left. You being left behind, man. You know, it's over.
Yeah. So when you left behind that day, man, chariots actually delivered the elect of the nation of Israel. Guess what, man? That's it, man. All right? At that point, that's it. There's nothing left, man. Okay? Only thing that's left for you after that is death, man.
It's Ezekiel 22:20. As they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace to blow fire upon it, to melt it, so will I gather you in my anger and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you. Woo!
So the Lord says he's going to leave you there and melt you. Right? And in the furnace, man. Right? That's why, the Lord, that's what he's doing right now, man. He's gathering, all right, certain Israelites together, all right, in certain places, all right, leave them there and melt them. Okay? And that's, again, that's why the Lord right now, he's sending a division, all right, among the nation of Israel, man. Okay? Because the ones that are left behind, all right, like I just read, it's going to leave you here, all right, and it's going to burn you in that furnace. All right? No, that's the judgment for the ones that are left behind, man. Okay? Because after the people that are trusting the Lord are taken up, that's it. Okay?
This is Malachi chapter 4 verse 1. For behold, the day cometh, there shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
Right. So the day is coming, it's gonna burn as an oven. Okay? And the thing about it is, concerning the oven, man, you put something in the oven, all right, and the heat is turned up, all right, it's only a matter of time before whatever put in that oven, all right, is gonna melt. things start to elevate, all right, the ultimate heat that's going to hit this place is by way of those missiles. Okay? That's going to be at the pinnacle of that heat. Okay? Because guess what, man? When actually all hell breaks loose, the Lord turned that oven on, man. And as it started to get hotter and hotter and hotter, when it gets to the peak of that heat, that's when the missile is going to hit, man. All right? That's when it's going to reach the target degrees on what the Lord wants it at, man. All right? And the Lord's going to melt you at that point, man. Okay?
So Psalms 57, that do melt away as waters, which run continually. When he bent up his bow to shoot his arrows, that'll be as cut in pieces.
Right, man. So when they go to shoot their bows and arrows, they're going to be cut to pieces. All right? So the Lord has specifically set it in his mind to melt you in that day, man. Okay? To destroy you by way of that thermonuclear fire, man. Okay? And guess what? It's going to cover the whole of America, man. Okay? There's going to be no place unturned, man. All right? Every inch of America is going to be touched by way of those missiles, okay? And destroyed, man. All right? And that's why you go into Revelations concerning John the Revelator, right? He saw the visions. That's why he saw the whole of America being as a light, man. Okay? That's why I believe it was a woman girl that had a vision.
Right there. Yeah, I'm just thinking about America being a couple of wars.
That's right, man. That's a sign showing you that the Lord has determined to drown this place in fire. Okay? Because when you actually look at flames, right? All right? When you look at flames and you see it cover something, it actually look like water. See it, right? You know, you see some waves coming.
Yeah, you see the waves.
Yeah, the flames come back and forth like waves. You know? That's how America's gonna look, man. All right? That's why John compared this place as being as a lake of fire. Because he saw the flames being to move back and forth as a wave, man. Okay?
Yeah, that's real good. Yeah, this Psalm 16. For the ungodly that denied to know thee, were scourged by the street of thine horn, with strange rains, hails, and showers were they persecuted, that they could not avoid, and through fire were they consumed.
Right, man. Through fire were they consumed, man. Okay? And that's going to be the strange rain that time, man. The missiles, man. Okay? Why? And the reason why it's known as a strange rain is because these people, they don't see the missiles being an actual thing as concerning the destruction of America. Okay? They don't see that, man. Likewise with Noah. All right? In Noah's time, there wasn't no such thing as rain that day, man. Okay? They didn't, you know, it never rained in those days. But guess what? As soon as Noah got to building that ark, all right, and got himself on the ark, him and his family, all right, then when it started to rain, then the people wanted to get right, man, during that time. Okay? So guess what? Just how it was strange in those days for it to rain, all right? Guess what? Rain in these days, for the missile to be shot from one end of heaven to the other and hit this place, man. All right? Let's go that off. Speaking on the right, that is really going back to the beginning when we started speaking, right? Is that really we're trying to obtain mercy from that judgment, man. Okay? We're trying to obtain mercy from the judgment, which that's going to be the ultimate judgment, man. Because when you put in those flames, man, all right, the pain, you know, we're talking about it right now, man. Okay? But when it actually happens, and they experience that, man, that's going to be pain that's going to be unbelievable. Okay, and I believe we were speaking about it earlier in the lesson, all right? Is that the Lord can have it to where He can keep you there in that state, man, and have you to continue to burn, man. Okay, and to continue to have you there and experience that, man. All right, the Lord's going to have you to where it's going to feel like a day, man, when you get those flames, man. Okay.
Revelation 20, verse 14, and death and hell were cast to the lake of fire. This is the second death.
Right, man. Death and hell is cast to the lake of fire. So the death and hell that the scripture is speaking about is talking about Esau and the ones that follow behind him. All right? The ones that are actually following behind the system and the system and trusting in the system. Okay? So death and hell are going to be cast into the lake of fire, man. It's going to come by what? By way of the missiles, man. That's why the scripture is speaking about the missiles being 200,000. Okay? Because it's going to cover the whole of the world. It's going to be considered as rain that day. All right? We see a innumerable amount of missiles hit this place, man. Okay? That's the same rain that the author speaking about earlier. Right? That's what we're going to see. We're going to see a rain of missiles. Right? Which is going to cause the fire to spread throughout the whole of America. It is going into, we are 2:30 when finally wake up. It's Isaiah 6 and 11. Then said, "Ah, Lord, how long?" And he answered, "Until the cities be wasted without inhabitant, and the house without man, and the land be utterly desolate." Right. He said, he asked the Lord, said, "How long?" Okay. And the Lord gave him the answer. He said, "Until the city be wasted." Okay. So enough. You got
real quick, answer what they're talking about. Our doctrine is not, accurate or in harmony with the scriptures that we see. What's that talking about? What else can you bring out of that? What can you extrapolate from what that scripture talking about? The cities be wasted. That's obviously dealing with America, man. America got a date with destiny, man. This place gonna be destroyed. You think all of a sudden the momentum is war on the planet Earth? Man, just in case, it's like a picture book. You gotta show Jake. That's it. So you mean to tell me all of a sudden you got Pakistan. Oh, we was going into that last night. You got it's 31 nations that possess ICBM, and not ICBM missiles, man. Intercontinental missiles. Now, out of them 31 countries, they got allies. So it's not just those 31 countries. Why is that the momentum on the planet Earth? Because the Lord Yahweh Shemashai prepared this destruction for America, man. That's it. That's why we read that again, huh?
Yeah, Isaiah 6 and 11. Then said, "Our Lord, how long?" And he answered until the city.
We had that mindset. We had that mindset. How long would a nigga be simple, man? Well, the Lord gave us the answers, man, until the missiles come. That's when Jake gonna get it. Right. That's when they're gonna get it, man. It's gonna be too late. See? Go ahead.
And he answered, "Until the cities be wasted without inhabitant, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate."
Wet land. That's talking about America. All right, this land is going to be utterly desolate, man, when the Lord pour forth his fury, his wrath. All right? And there's plenty of scriptures on that, man. There's plenty of scriptures on the destruction of America, Babylon the Great. All right? Yep, all right, that was it on that.
This is Revelation chapter 15 and verse 1. "And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them will feel the wrath of the Most High."
And the 7 last plagues is what? The ultimate destruction. Because you have different skirmishes, you have different forms of destruction. But that's going to be a complete destruction. There's going to be somewhat of the exclamation point, if you will, man. All right? Go ahead.
"And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire. And them that had gotten the victory over the beast."
Oh, that proves that what we're about to go into this hour of temptation is very heavy, man. Everything's going to really hinge around overcoming the mark of the beast when it's set. Hey, right now, they looking at, they projected to lock down these cities for 4 to 6 weeks. You know what I mean? That's going to give these devils enough time to, in their mind, to penetrate and going to different homes. Oh, they even saying that they're going to pay you for missing work, man. So they can have you in an isolated, you say something?
No.
You know what I mean? They're going to actually pay you so they can have you in an isolated area so they can fulfill, try to bring forth that chip, man. So the scriptures say, those going to escape that judgment, like y'all. It's going to be the ones that overcame the beast and everything. Matter of fact, read that again.
Come. "And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast,
go ahead.
and over his image, and over his mark, and over the name, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass."
Right, meaning those are going to be delivered, man. All right, those are going to be counted worthy to escape the wrath of Yahweh by Shemashai. Go ahead.
"Having the harps of the Most High, And they sung, and they sing the song of Moses, the servant of the Most High, and the song of the Lamb, saying, great and marvelous are thy works, Lord God
Oh, because
Almighty.
that's going to be a marvelous work right there, man. When the Lord sent forth that destruction, man, you people going to marvel at that, man. It's going to be far beyond the comprehension and the strength of you average people like the peons, man. All right? The high point of these niggas' day is going to goddamn get something to eat, go shopping, come back home. You know, you knit, man. You was created to be fuel of the fire, man. Right. When you look at these Americans, this place is fit, man. Like, these people fit for the destruction, man. Right. Yeah, go ahead, huh?
Good. Great and marvelous are thy works.
Yeah, that's going to be a marvelous work. That's why Brother Boy got strange wind. Now, that's the spirit, strange rain. Last week, it was raining. You know, we pulled out the umbrellas, and I was sort of, I don't know if y'all peeped it, but the rain, the Lord made it. You saw that, didn't you? The Lord made the rain start blowing this way, man. Now that's how the missiles coming, because the Lord had the wind. Matter of fact, give me Isaiah 13, I believe. Give me Isaiah 13. All right, the Lord himself is going to guide those missiles over here, man. That's going to be a strange work. You're going to see certain missiles move a certain way. They're going to be navigating through. They're going to be missing. You know, you have these devils shooting those anti-missiles out there. That's in Joel the 2nd chapter. Where they defense system, the defense system of America, which is shoddy at best, they're going to be sending those anti-missiles. But the Lord, in one of his strange works, is going to make those missiles navigate and pass. Yeah, let's get that sign up. Because, you know, these Americans simple, man. You Americans the most simple people on the planet Earth, man. This is the fate of America, man. Try me. Yep, go ahead. Oh, you get a piece of the sign. Oh, the sign? Yeah, get a piece of the sign. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, this Isaiah chapter 13, you started.
Yeah, start at the top.
All right, this is Isaiah 13:1, the burden of Babylon.
Yeah, the burden of Babylon, which is going with this work. See, why is this a burden on you? Because we're telling you your faith. Your faith. Why do you think you got what's known as YouTube guidelines? See, we know all too well. You might think we talking crazy. To you, that's another language. But we know all too well about YouTube guidelines, man. We know how adamant they are about silencing this word, about stifling the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because it's a burden. Give me eerie sound. Give me that. Dreary sound, however it goes. Get that real quick. We telling you you're gonna die, man. All right? That's the fate of America. Nobody want to hear that. Yeah, go join hand in hand, man. Yeah, go ahead.
Joel tucked in his ear.
Read that again.
Hey, dreadful sound is in his ear.
In whose ears, man? The so-called white man's ears. This is dreadful to him, man. See, if you people might look at us crazy, you might scoff at us, you know, you might snickle at us. Guess who take us serious? The elites. The international bankers, they know what we saying is the truth up here, man. All right? That's why the scripture say what it say. Read that again.
God, Joel chapter 15:21. A dreadful sound is in his ear.
Yeah, so this is a dreadful sound to these devils, man. And the fact that we telling them they fake, that America is ultimately going to be destroyed, man.
That's
Stuff
right.
said the Bible. All right, now if you ask your pastor that, he ain't going to tell you, know. He's going to have you escorted out the church. Yeah, that's going to come up because you're tight. You know what I mean? Yeah, go ahead, huh?
See, you know, and prosperity.
See, this is what happens when you don't pay your taxes. This is the question that's asked when you don't pay. Yeah, go ahead, huh?
It says it. God, Joel 15:21, a dreadful sound is in his ears, and prosperity, the destroyer shall come upon him.
See, in prosperity, the destroyer shall come upon him. Now, in prosperity, meaning once you got your consolation. See, the Lord gave you your consolation now. That's when the judgment coming upon you, man. Because the Lord, what he did, the Lord, he pretty much let this fester. The Lord let your judgment, all the wicked acts of the so-called white man, the Lord have let it build up. And see, you can't deny it. Am I wrong? No, this man has been raped, robbed, pillaged the entire planet Earth, man. The reason why you got a Mountain Dew right now is because of the devil, man. Yeah. These motherfuckers look at you like you crazy. But you know what? This kid, but guess what? We're in a time now where that hard transition is being made. That's why we read that dreadful sign is in his ear, man.
Hey, that's why they chose their savior.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they chose Esau as their savior. So therefore, hey, that's it.
Because the Lord have deemed him as the enemy, man. Why don't you put your trust in the very one that the Lord have deemed as the enemy, man? Yeah. That's what the scripture says, don't hand join the hand. See? Yep, go ahead.
First
Have
Thessalonians.
you ever heard of that Nike brothers? Yeah, y'all already know, man. Yeah. And bro, beware of that book. Yeah, go ahead. People, they're at ease. They don't see the impending danger of Yahweh Shah, man. And that's the mentality. That's been the mentality of you Americans, man. Peace and safety, man. Right? Everything sitting around you is to contribute to you being at ease. Something wrong with it. It's in the fire truck. Go ahead.
God. First Thessalonians 5:3. But when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
Yeah, then sudden destruction. Read that again.
God. But when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh.
Then sudden destruction shall come upon them, man. That's it. And anytime, but you know what's so heavy about destruction, right? Destruction is a process. Because right now, everybody, they're going about their day-to-day business, people approach. And the power can go out. The Lord God by my son said, in it for, you got to remember, there's a series of plagues. Now, the ultimate plague is the nuclear missiles, yes, but there's a series of plagues. You could be going about your day-to-day, and a pack of wild wolves emerge. You got something?
Sirach 5 and 7, they preparing to turn to the Lord and putting our offering day to day.
Yeah.
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come.
Yeah, for suddenly shall the wrath. Oh, and that's the ways of Yahweh Shah right there, man. Yahweh Shah is all about sudden death. Y'all might want to. Lord Yahweh Shah all about sudden, man. Suddenness. What happened when the Lord came to his temple? It was sudden, man. Hey, after the Lord resurrected, when he came, he stepped down on, I think that was Cleophas and the other brothers. The Lord suddenly appeared on him, man. That's what I gear to see that, man. How the Lord, the Lord just popped up, started walking with him, probably caught up with him, the walking fast. That's what I'm talking about, Yep, go ahead, So like, give me what you got. Bring up, read it.
Exodus 5 and 7.
That's it. That's good. Come on, man. Not again.
Exodus 5 and 7. Make no terror to turn to the Lord and put not off from day to day.
Yeah, don't put off from day to day, man. Go ahead. What's going to be the penalty if you do? Go ahead.
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord.
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord
come forth. In thy security.
In your security,
that shall be destroyed.
The Lord going to destroy your ass, man. All right? You think how about somebody trying to play with? Your pastors have you thinking that, the Lord was a passive power. And that's a nigga for you. Soon things go wrong, they want to holler to you. Dog, crazy. You gonna see what you holler. That this little fat nigga playing linebacker, man. I'm tired of you niggas, man. You just a few years removed from being in goddamn cargo ships, man. The way we see it. Yep, go ahead,
Isaiah 27, verse 11. Therefore shall evil come upon you.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not know. Woo! From whence it rises.
Even what? You're not going to be able to explain it away, man. You people not going to be able to explain away the strange, terrible acts of your Yahweh Shah, man. That's why the scripture says you're not going to know from whence it came. All of a sudden, you can't eat, Like, go ahead,
Mischief shall fall upon you.
Yeah, and mischief gonna fall upon you, man. Mischief gonna fall upon you people out here, man. Why? Because you never considered that was a power, and not only just a power, all right? There's a power out here that's a menacing power, if you will. All right, he's all about judgment, man. The king of terror, there you go, out. The king of terror is one that's greatly to be feared, man. His name is Yahweh Shemiah. Go ahead, huh?
And mischief shall fall upon you.
Yeah, mischief gonna fall upon you. See, the Lord, there's gonna be mischievous from the Lord. Yo, just like Esau, how he tried to be mischievous and ensnare you, the Lord is the ultimate snare, man. This is gonna be mischief from the Lord right here, man. When those missiles befall the planet Earth. And you people not gonna be able to rationalize that out of your mind. Because first and foremost, the leaders that failed you, they haven't prepared you for the judgment of the Lord, man.
Right.
They got you thinking everything is at ease. You see how the spirit works? Yeah, you know what I mean? Go ahead, huh?
Thou shalt not be able to put it off.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to put it off, man. You know, you can get an extension on your bill. There's nothing you can do to offset or cancel out the judgment of America. And according to the Bible, America is to be destroyed in a thermonuclear holocaust. Yeah, go ahead, huh?
And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly.
Desolation is going to suddenly come upon this place, man. All right, mirth is going to be turned into great mourning, man. All right, go ahead, huh?
Which thou shalt not know.
Yeah, you're not going to know. You people don't know what's going on, man. You're just aimlessly wandering around, man. Not knowing that the Lord is preparing a slaughter for this place, man. So you about to get to know the true powers of all heavens and earth, man. Yahweh Shemiah shot.
Right.
And when the Lord show himself, you're going to be overwhelmed. You people going to be frozen from the field, man, of the judgment of Yahweh Shemiah shot.
Right.
The Lord about to get ready to take you totally out your comfort zone. Straight up. We talking about the God of the Bible, too. This ain't the Quran. Yeah, I got to throw that out there. Yeah, well, you know what I mean? These Kirk Franklin, they got Kirk Franklin on their playlist, man. They think that, they think that we coming with the Quran. Nobody guy came up and said, Salam alaikum. He had just got out the chat. This nigga did 27 years, man. And that's the only way you can rationalize this out. Salam alaikum. He said that wrong. No, we talking about the God of the Bible, man. The very Bible your grandma got on the mantle, man. That power. You say something?
Yeah, about to ask. Hey, actually, the Lord is actually telling you what's on his mind.
Yeah.
Right? He's telling you what's in his will and what's on his mind to do.
Yeah.
Okay? His mindset and his mentality is to destroy Babylon. Okay? And to suddenly destroy this place, man. Okay? And we actually give you the mind of the Lord, man. We're telling you what he's about to do, man. Okay? And we're telling you that he's about to destroy this place, man, with a sword of destruction. All right? And the people wonder, what the Lord's thinking right now. Wondering, what's in store for America. Well, here it is, man. We're telling you. All right? We're telling you that the Lord is about to bring down heavy judgment on this place and destroy it by fire.
Yeah. What else could we tell you? Like Noah. What else Noah could have told you? Only thing Noah can tell you, you're going to die, man. That's it. Go ahead.
Amos 3:7. It says, surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants the prophets.
Read that again.
Amos 3:7. Surely the Lord power will do nothing,
Go ahead.
but he revealeth his secret.
That's the part. These are secrets of war. All right? These are secrets of war. The Lord have revealed unto us the fate of America. A lot of you people don't know that America is recorded and documented in the scriptures. And that's a horrible fate for America, man. America got to pay for the atrocities and crimes that they committed in their pursuit of power, man. Right? It was really with bloodshed. People rationalized things out. It wasn't a peaceful. You so-called white people didn't get America peacefully, man. It was at the blood and sweat and tears of America. You got your goops too, man. You don't get it. We're going to beat the shit out you, man. They proud as hell. They just walking around as if, man, they own little bubble like, we in here. You know what I mean? That's like you see a Moabite. It's like they got no purpose. Like we just here, man. No, we gonna get your ass, man. We ain't forgot about you either, man. Are you damn African? Yep, go ahead.
It says, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants the prophets.
So the Lord have revealed unto us secret war, man. All right, we pushing war up here, man. The Lord about to destroy America, man.
That's right.
All right, the Lord about to bring a terrible famine, okay, that was foretold to lay hold of this place. And you people, the fucking smile's gonna get wiped off your face too, man. Yeah. Your how about Shemiah gonna turn that frown into a damn a damn sad face. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That might be a hashtag. Famine face. You got a nigga hungry. Hey, that's the one thing that's the one equalizer, bruh. When you ain't got nothing to eat, then what? Woo! Then what? You're not gonna be able to play that off. You can't bop up, you know what I mean? No, you got your stomach grinding, you got your fresh outfit. That's not gonna somehow, you know what I mean? Yeah, you can't play that off. You said to ask motherfucker, give me a piece of that, man. No, motherfucker, actually want a piece, motherfucker, like, you can tell with his desperation, like, yeah, bro, let me get it. Yeah, that's what the Lord gonna do, man. Okay, the Lord is the great equalizer, man. Go ahead, I'll see what you got.
2nd Ezra 16 and 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days. The beginning of sorrows.
Yeah, the beginning of sorrows. That's the time we in, man. This is really the beginning of sorrows. Okay, the way this scenario being set up, the narrative set. Look, man, this is the narrative of Yahweh Shem Shah. This his scene in his movie, man. Yeah, this is the gentleman. We about to go into a scene in the Lord's movie, man. It's gonna be a very dark scene too, man. You know how if you're watching a movie, right? Let's say if you're watching a horror flick, a certain, you hear music that lets you know that it's about to get real. You know what I mean? You hear violin scream. That's us. We that song that's playing to let you know we're about to go into that scene, man. Yeah, go ahead, huh?
Yeah, that's why every single movie that you see, all right, there's always a point in the movie where there's always a conflict, all right, or something that's off, or something that might happen, or something that's critical that's going to happen to that movie before it reaches the climax, all right? And that's what you're seeing right now. Now you're starting to see the point in this movie where now you're starting to see a conflict and something that's happening that's critical, man. Okay? So now we're at a critical point in the movie, all right? And then once we reach that, then we're going to head over to the climax, man.
Yeah, y'all remember Freddie? They start singing that 1, 2. Oh, yeah. That's us, man. 1, 2, how about Shem Shah coming for you? 3 and 4, better lock your door. All right, that's us, man. We telling you how about Shem Shah about to come for your ass, man. That's right. And the Lord undefeated, man. Right. And the Lord is serial killer. Okay? The Lord is serial killer. It's many. Give me Isaiah. Give me Isaiah 60. What's that? That's 66? Yep. Give me Isaiah 66. Yeah, we that bearer of bad news, man. We here to tell you that there's no future for America, man. Right. But this place is going to be destroyed. And I don't disagree. You see that? He agrees. And they about to put these, they about to give you these mandatory. You about to see the word, get used to the word mandatory, man. All right? Get ready for the government to lock you down, man. And scrutinize you, heavily scrutinize you. You know? Check out your search history, man. And what they're going to do after that, they're going to put you on their list. But guess who? You know what we found out? That's the How About Shem Shah list. That's right. That's the Lord list. The Lord got a list for your ass. Oh, give me Jeremiah 15 chapter. We can go into the red list, the blue list, and everything. Let's go into the list of How About Shem Shah, man. That's the Lord who made that list, man. And the only ones that's going to be on the exempt list is the elect of the nation of Israel. All right, those who come back to their power, man. And his name is not God or Jesus either, man. His name will be Yahweh, and his son name will be Yahweh Shah. Right. Those are the true powers of heaven and earth that coming to judge this wicked place of America, man. Which this place is wicked. Don't look at me crazy. I say America wicked. Okay? According to the standard of the Bible, America is the wickedest place ever erected, man. Which you people have no morals and standards. See? Yep, go ahead.
Isaiah 66, verse 15. So behold, the Lord will come with fire. Period.
Go with the jail and shit. Yeah, he was at the football, got everybody knowing and shit. Yeah, go ahead.
Period, like a whirlwind.
Yeah, read that, see? He gonna come with his chariot like a whirlwind. Go ahead.
To render his anger with
fury. To render his anger. The Lord's coming to bring anger, man, upon the planet Earth. All right, go ahead.
With fury.
With fury. See, the Lord furious with you people, man. Go ahead.
And his
defeat you with flames of fire.
The Lord gonna rebuke you with flames of fire. See what I'm saying? That nigga gonna be running around burning. And that's what I'm telling you, like that scald is hot. You know, you, somebody get their hands with a child next door. You hear them screaming. That's gonna be you, nigga. Hey man, that's gonna be the moment. Ain't nobody gonna play it off in that fire on their ass either, man. You can't play that off. You can't be proud of that fire. You gonna be jumping around, man. That's the way the Lord gonna get you right, man. Yep, go ahead,
By fire and by his sword. The Lord plead with all flesh.
When you go into that word plead right there, it means judge. The Lord gonna judge you people by with sword and with fire, man. All right? That's the time we come into, man. Go ahead,
And the slain of the Lord
See, that be the what? The Lord is the real serial killer here, man. The scripture says the slain of the Lord shall be many, man. When you go into the history, you go into the Lord's jacket, if you will, you know how you go into a serial killer and you go into his the way he go about his business, right? His MO will. So, oh, he got this characteristic, he do that. You know, he slam, he use this weapon of choice. Lord kill babies, infants, old. Oh, that's the spirit of the Lord. And you heard that? And the baby was crying out. She was crying out like she was being put to death. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
It's Isaiah 13 and verse 11. And I will punish the world for their evil.
So the Lord said it's going to bless people, man. And you created this own fantasy, this own replica of way you look at things. Right? You created a God name. You created a power name, God and Jesus. That's what you created so you can sleep better at night. Yeah, that's what you created. But guess what? The God of the Bible, he's poised to punish your ass, man. The Lord is poised to spring into action concerning his judgment, man. Hey, don't think 1 minute that the Lord is asleep or dormant. The Lord alive and well, man. The Lord, hey, the Lord is that warrior. You know, everybody's sleeping, right? And he in your living room sitting over your ass with a sword. You know, if you sleep and he's standing over your bed and shit. Yeah, the sword is furthest, the sword is sharper, man. Go ahead,
It says, and the wicked for their iniquity.
Yeah, the Lord gonna punish you for your iniquity. Go ahead.
And I will cause the arrogance.
Woo! Woo! Read that again. Read that again.
It says, and I will punish the world for their evil.
Yeah, the Lord said gonna punish the world for their evil. Go ahead.
And the wicked for their iniquity.
And the wicked for their iniquity. Go ahead.
And I will cause the arrogancy.
The Lord said gonna cause your arrogancy. Go ahead.
Of the proud to cease.
Yeah, the Lord gonna humble your ass in that day, man. Yeah, how about some outside gonna step in? He gonna humble you, man. Them proud looks, that proud, arrogant spirit. You don't even know that the Lord already read it, man. The Lord already at the door, man. Go ahead.
It says you will lay low the holiness.
Yeah, the Lord gonna lay you down. Hey, look at these people, man. Like America finished, man. Go ahead.
Of the terrible.
Yeah, of the terrible, man. Go ahead.
Second Ezra 80:50. For many great miseries.
Ooh, that's a cold word. Misery, man. Misery. Misery. Look up that word real quick. Misery. It's a great miseries, man. Great miseries, man. You ever saw that movie Misery? It's a movie. Y'all look at that movie. That's not it's the movie. That shit cold. That little crazy little bitch. Well, the Lord said many great miseries, right? Go ahead.
It said, for many great miseries shall be done to them, that in a lot of times shall be done
in a lot of times. So that's the scripture giving you the play-by-play, if you will. The Lord is putting you on the scene of the crime. All right, in the latter days. The latter days of what? Of this rulership. Because where else? You know what proves it? Because you might have somebody say, oh, no, this might not be the last. But what other kingdom has reached the pinnacle of wickedness as America, man? You got some homo in the lab ready to create a serum so you can get a man pregnant, man. That's what happens here in America, man. So what you think the Lord gonna do? The Lord gonna violently overthrow this place, man. People think America is a perpetual state, like it's the be-all, end-all. No, America have a date with destiny, man. Go ahead, read it again.
It said, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because
go ahead.
they have walked in great crime.
Hey, that's the spirit. When you're at camp, you can see it firsthand. You see people walking in great pride, man. And they look down on the creed. Like, hey, you see a cop, if you see a cop telling your ass, look, go this way, or direct the track or roadblock, you look at him with respect. Oh, sir, what's going on? When you see the authority of Yahweh Shemi outside here, you look at us like we just, no, low level, man. That's pride, man. That's pride, not considering if these are the words of Yahweh Shemi outside. You got to let's get that.
Yep. This word Israel, blue letter. All right. The word is far or wide. It means restless.
Woo! Restlessness, man. That's a form of judgment in itself. You know, you might be ailment with a certain disease that you can't rest. When your comfort is taken from you, man, that's the ultimate act of punishing you, man. That's what the Lord about to get ready to do to the inhabitants of America. And all you deserve it, because if I was to ask you how you feel about a homo, you would say, you won't have no problem with it.
Right.
So what you think the Lord gonna do to your ass, man? Yep, go ahead.
It says persecution.
Persecutions. Go ahead.
Yeah, it says strain.
Go to the regular definition on the shit. Misery, that's a cold word, man. What other word can you come up with, you know? That's it, cold. Misery. I'm miserable. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, good.
Yep, in Merriam-Webster dictionary, the word misery, it means a state of suffering.
Woo! Yeah, a state of suffering, man. Really gonna go from sugar to shit overnight, man. That's what's gonna happen to you Americans, man. You're gonna go from a state of bliss, a state of enjoying yourself and mirth and happiness and joy, and really folly, man. Because that's what a kid, you think about a kid, right? A kid, he don't worry about the ills of life. A kid don't worry about paying the bills. Oh, it's all fun and games. That's you Americans, man. So you're gonna go from that. Imagine a kid just having nothing but fun and games at his disposal and running from a damn whoop. He's not gonna be able to get the kid don't know about it. The kid can't rationalize what's going on with that. He just knew everything was a video game. All of a sudden he's thrust into real life situations, man. That's gonna be your America, man. You're gonna have no clue of what's about to befall the planet Earth. They don't understand that the power is volatile. I mean, just having power, that's a volatile situation, man. But
say that the people compare this place, Babylon, as a garden of Eden.
Yeah.
All right?
Yep.
What's that represent? That represents pleasure. Okay?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that's what Barnabas is doing. Okay? So this place is compared to a paradise and a pleasure towards these people, man. Okay? But guess what? When this misery starts to come upon you, all right, then it's not fun anymore, man. Okay? Then that's when you're going to realize that everything that you've been doing up until this point has been leading up to your destruction, man. And you're going to realize that everything that we've been saying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Shai, we were telling the truth, man. And we were right. Okay? But this is the rest of the definition of the word misery. Read it again. It says a state of suffering and want that is the result of poverty or affliction.
That was gonna happen to you people, man. You got to suffer all these. You got to take an L on every level, man. Ain't gonna be a time where you had a bad day at work, you go home and watch a game. But to tell you, it's the day of the Lord, darkness is not light. Meaning, ain't gonna be no glimmer of hope for people in that day, man. Ain't gonna be no hope for you in that day. And you can't go to your debit card and swipe and get you some, you know what I mean, some chicken or something, man. Ain't gonna be no type of convenience in that day. Nothing but suffering in that day, man.
Right? It says that it's a want that is a result of poverty or affliction. Okay? Because here it is, our people are already afflicted. All right? Guess what? You're really going to feel it in that day. You're really going to feel that affliction when those troops come knocking at your door, man. All right? And then when they ask you, all right, you got the bargain now, all right? You got to have an answer in that day, man.
And I say, that's what reality going to set in for you people, man. You think America just this place full of joy and gladness, how they promote you. 23, say not what profit is there of my service and possess many things, and what evil can come to me hereafter. Everything feeble now, man. Your credit card, it can't work, man. What can you do now? They can't take cash. So what's the next step, man? You got to take that tip.
Everything here in America is feeble, man. Ain't nothing here that's firmly established here, man.
Well, that's why America knows the valley of the shadow of death. The shadow is a very fickle thing.
That's right.
Well, you can look at your shadow and you look away, it's gone.
Yep.
There's nothing perpetual about America.
Yeah, you're gonna be shooting from the hip every day. Everyday situations, you're gonna be shooting from the hip, man. There's nothing that you can be sure about in those days, man.
Yeah.
You got it, huh?
God, verse 25, so rock 11 to 25. In the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction.
See, and you people forgot it. The money crashed before in America, man.
Right.
You forgot about the Great Depression and all that. You forgot it. People was actually eating people here in America at one point.
Well, that goes to the Donner Party.
That's it.
That actually happened in America.
That's it.
You present that idea to the average American, it be part of
That's his family, man.
The family comes in. And then the Lord,
Y'all got to sit outside, man.
the Lord will show you tangible things to prove, bring home a more spiritual point. And all you see is that's old, you know what I mean? That's America. America symbolizes obesity, man.
That's it.
You eat for when you're happy, when you're sad. You go to a funeral, your little girl's dance recital. What's set a dangerous snare for you, man? You gotta remember your how about you outside to be feared, man.
Right, man.
Yeah, go ahead,
It really is over being undisciplined.
Yeah.
Like, you compare this place to being what? One time. Okay?
Yeah.
So one time is what? Being undisciplined. Okay? And that's the end of it, you know. That's the end of it with everything. Okay? And here it is, you tell me, this is going to lead up to your destruction.
Well, why is that, Salaki? Because the so-called white man is governed over this place, which he's undisciplined, man. When you go back into the humble beginnings, we go back into Cain, Salaki, Esau, which was Cain in the reincarnation. Well, what was his offense? He had no patience, man. He sold his birthright because he was ready to eat, man. And that's why you have here in America fast food. You have a microwave. That was spiritual for the rulers of this place would be impatient, man.
Right.
Yep.
I said she lived to listen.
Well, yep.
Real quick, you said that Revelation 18, she lived deliciously. And that's what's going to take Americans out. They convenience.
Yeah.
America is a convenient country. If you look at it, like the Hawk said, 2 a.m. in the morning, 3 o'clock in the day, you got everything that you want at your fingertips. Regardless of what it could be. Your favorite show to your favorite foods. It really don't matter, but... Yeah.
I got to preach that real quick. Going back, that's one of the torments. The Lord going to torture this family, man. This Revelation 18 itself said how much she had glorified herself to live deliciously. So much torment and son will give her.
That's living deliciously. By having convenience. Or having conveniency, you know what I'm saying, at your fingertips. I mean, that's always, you know, it's mandatory for them to give you what? Free water.
Oh, yeah, DoorDash.
That's another one. That's it. DoorDash. It's an app for everything. DoorDash.
Some box.
Yeah, man. Hey, for instance, your phone. Make convenience. You know, you got a drive-through. You don't even have to. If you don't have to touch the ground, you can get your food. I mean, we can go on and on and on and on. Hey, you got a remote control. You don't even have to get up and check. I mean, we can go on. Hey,
Well, that's the Lord.
Yep, it says so much torment will give her, for she said in her heart, I see the queen and the widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, and mourning, it's like a death, and mourning and famine. She shall be utterly burned with fire.
And what's that going into? Let's get that up. What's that utterly burned with fire, man? The nuclear destruction, man. That's recorded in the Holy Scriptures. See, America is recorded in the Scriptures, man. That, but the fate of America.
Right.
Okay? Right. Yeah, how about you think, hold up, first and foremost, the most wickedest kingdom ever erected. The Lord somehow just let that slide under the radar, man. No, man. The Lord identified and targeted America, and the Lord has set up the punishment. It's already prepared, man. But it's going to be a this place, man. You're going to have that great famine that's going to sweep through this place, man. You're going to have insurrection, sedition, and the stage already set. You got these Edomites, they already gearing up. The things the Lord about to bring upon the planet Earth is going to be far beyond the comprehension of you people, man.
Right.
You're going to get to know your how about Shema Shine that day, man. Up close and personal, all right? Go ahead.
Now, going back to Rock 67 to verse 25, in the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction.
Yeah, even amongst our people. They forgot that they brought over here as cargo, man.
Right.
On slave ship. You forgot that, man. Which when you get to the Lord, time is nothing with the Lord. But I think, what, 40 years is like an hour to the Lord, right? So a lot of people think that was in the past. No, you just freshly was brought over here, man. Your ancestors, man, were brought over here as slaves, man. You was taken down by your enemies, the so-called white men, the Edomites, man. Which is well documented in history. This is your arch enemy and rival, man. See, we lost sight of that, man. Why? Because the devil is ruling over you. The devil goes into the word deceit, man. This man deceit lost. But in a time of affliction, I mean, a time of, read that again?
Yeah, God, from the top. So Rock 11 and 25, in the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction. And in the day of affliction, there is no more remembrance of prosperity.
So you ain't gonna remember the LeBron game.
No.
You ain't gonna remember when you had a day out, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You enjoyed your time at the crib, but you ain't gonna remember none of that. You're gonna be worried about the next thing you about to eat, man.
Yeah.
That's that. In that day, you're gonna worry about what you're gonna be eating, man. Ain't gonna be nothing else to be thinking about. Ain't gonna be nothing else you can say, and I gotta do this, and I got no. The only thing you do about that day is eating, man.
That's it.
You know. Oh, you got that's I got the word convenience. Very well predicted. Convenience is something, all right, conducive to comfort or ease. And what really makes you at ease when you eat, man? You know, so that's really gonna be, because that's what people work. You really work to eat, man. At the end of the day.
Yeah, that's why the Lord compared these people as brute beasts. You really, everything you do is, everybody out here today is going to climax till you going to eat.
Yep.
If you're shopping or whatever, that's why there's restaurants everywhere. And your body is designed to eat. That's why our Lord Yahweh Shai, he was crucified. What's the first thing he asked for him? They said, is there any food in here? Even our Lord had to eat, man. So this is how the Lord going to get you. You got something?
Brother posted this article. It say Natural News backs the blacks. Joe Biden's COVID-19 task force member recommends withholding food stamps.
Hey, look up that word. Hey, look up that word task. Look up that word task.
And rent assistance from those who refuse coronavirus vaccines.
Hey, so that lets you know, man, this man for Obama. What did he do for you?
Hey, explain that everything though.
Don't you
That's words, man.
Don't you gotta pay your power bill at the end of the month? Nigga, man. See, man. God just gonna die, man.
You got that destination, you got that location.
It's gonna be made manifest. He was dead. You got some more on that up? Oh, you got it.
It's Isaiah 21. But behold, the Lord of hosts.
I see the Lord. Oh, see, this is a war strategy right here, man. That's a war strategy, man. You got that way. You gotta go back and put your mask on. You know what I mean? I want to see them dance with the truth come. You got that, because hey, that's a war strategy. The Lord, nobody said the Lord of hosts. Meaning what that's war talk that the Lord finna say, man.
But that's the Lord is a tactician, a war tactician.
So this war talk, you got
I'm gonna read it again, Isaiah 3 and 1. But behold, the Lord of hosts, you will take away from Jerusalem, from Judah, the stay and the hope and the stay and the staff and the whole stay of bread.
That word stay and staff goes to your stability. Lord about to take you out your comfort zone, man. Support. And see, America was set up to comfort our people, man. As far as like accommodating you for your damn wickedness, man. Go out, you go to a bar, you got apps, women running rampant, man. You know, that's an offense. That's a capital offense to y'all about man. But they don't know. They think the Lord is dormant. Not knowing that the Lord is alive and well, man. He's plotting, man.
shit.
And before the Lord took down any empire and kingdom, he sent forth his prophets. You looking at the prophets of the Lord, man. Right. Yeah. Go ahead, Doc.
Bring it
Bring it
up.
up, bring it up.
Go
Go ahead.
Amos 6 and 1. Woe to them that are at ease in Zion and trust in the mountains of Samaria.
Yeah. That's dealing with America, man. Zion is Israel, man. Right. The word Zion in the Hebrew, that's Zion means what? Memorial, memory. Right? So woe unto you who trust in the mountains of Samaria. Samaritan is a metaphor for America, man. The word mountain symbolizes government. So our people trust in America, man. You know? They'll put on a facade as if they trust in the how by going to church on Sunday and calling on that white boy. But really, they don't trust in Yahweh Shemel Shah. They put their trust in Esau, man. Go ahead.
6 feet apart. Well, man. Amos
You gotta
6.
watch what you say, though.
Phone start playing.
Yeah, Amos 6 and 1. Woe to them that are at ease in Zion and trust in the mountain of Samaria, which are named chief of the nations, to whom the house of Israel came.
Yeah, you came over here as cargo, man. You came over here in slave ships, man. And it was a punishment from the Lord, man. You doing that with that?
This second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 5. Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
And which one the worst out of that? That famine, man. Read it again, huh? Read it again, bro.
Come. Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine.
Yeah, the sword, right? That's somewhat of a quick death, all right? Put a sword to somebody, hey, put them out of their misery like that. But it says what?
Death and destruction.
Yeah, so that famine is gonna bring that death and destruction, man. That's a sore way to die, all right? Imagine you being hungry, but you can't find no food. Or you don't have nowhere to go get no food from. Hey, I think everybody out here has been hungry before. Everybody done felt hunger pains, all right? But imagine hunger pains intensified times 25, man, all right? And you still, like you said, you still seeing those Juppie Whopper commercials. You know what I mean? Hey, well, anything gonna look, hey, you know, like we got, hey, like the cartoon. Your fat buddy gonna look like a hamburger, skinny buddy gonna look like a hot dog. You know?
For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hopeful works are fulfilled.
Yep. All right, go. Give me limitation.
This is Ezekiel 5 and 16. When I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction.
Yeah, so the Lord gonna send the evil arrows.
They gonna suffer the famine.
Yeah. Yep, come on.
It says, when I shall send upon them the evil arrows of
famine. The Lord himself is taking responsibility for that. The Lord said he gonna send the evil arrows of famine, man. Let's show you that this is a work of Yahweh Shemel Shah. This is a beautiful piece of work, man. The Lord set you up. The Lord put all these fast food restaurants. You got commercials. Oh, that's why the brother said, see, let's say if you're used to fasting, right? Let's say the day of atonement or whatever. We know not eating for 24 hours, how that can affect you, man. Now imagine these people, when they go 1 or 2 days, so it's a good chance that the TV's still going to be going and you haven't ate. You don't see, like the brother said, a commercial. You know how the Lord set up, you have a blended burger, slow motion. And that's going to contribute to the torture that the Lord going to place upon you, man. That's going to be psychological warfare. Go ahead.
It says, which shall be for their destruction, in which I will send to destroy you, and I will increase the famine upon you.
Woo!
You will break your staff of bread.
Yeah, that staff of bread, that means stability, man. All these people, as long as you can eat, then you have see, man, you can't get out of the Lord you Americans, man. And unless you believe on Yahweh Shemel Shah, because the scripture tells you in Isaiah the 65th chapter, the Lord gonna feed us, man. That's gonna be one of his marvelous works. Right? Now give me what you got.
Yeah, this Lamentations chapter 4 and 9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger.
See, they that be slain with the sword is better than they that be slain with hunger, man. Just like the brother brought the point, you know, you can put the death to be instantly knocked off, man. But those who be slain with hunger, there's a certain you know, again, a psychological torture that comes with that, man. Continue, going to explain.
It said, for these kind of way, stricken through for want of the fruits of the field.
Yeah, you're going to stricken away because you're going to be wanting the fruits of the field, meaning what? You hear people say often, what you got a taste for? Because you can actually taste food before you eat it, man. That's the part. Give me Hebrews real quick, 10. Man, the Lord is to be feared, man. The Lord is a great and terrible power, man. Hey, the scriptures tell you how the ways of the Lord is evil, cruel toward men. I forget what that is. Yeah, give me that real quick too. Because the Lord set it up where you got the mindset, you know how you can taste the texture of a quesadilla. You can feel it. You can feel the crunch, the cheese, and that compels you to go and get it, man. Let's show you how bad the Lord is. And the Lord out there, man. And his judgment is heavy, man. Yep, come on.
Ezekiel 4, verse 16. Moreover, he said unto me, son of man, behold, I will break the staff of bread in Jerusalem.
And Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. Because somebody without understanding, they'll read that with the naked eye, and they'll say that's talking about the land of Jerusalem. No, we Jerusalem. All right? We Jerusalem. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to Jerusalem. Go ahead,
They shall eat bread by weight and with care.
Yeah, that means you're going to be watching every little piece. You got a sandwich. You got a corner of a sandwich left. You watching that motherfucker. That was the scripture said. Read this again.
And they shall eat bread by weight and with care.
Yeah, and with care, man. You know, be mindful. Right? Go ahead.
And they shall drink water by measure.
By measure.
And with astonishment.
Yeah, because the food and the bread and the water is going to become scarce out here in America. Yeah? This is a part of the plagues that the Lord. Are you going to say something?
No, take that cap.
Yeah.
Take the cap water.
Yeah. You got more?
That they may want bread and water, and be astonished one with another,
Good.
and consume away for their iniquity. It says that they may want bread and water, and be astonished one with another, and consume away their iniquity. So that's it, man. So they want bread and water, and be astonished one with another. And also it says here, to consume away for their iniquity. Okay? Because, like I was reading earlier in Lamentations, man, you know, it's one thing to just die from a bullet. It's another thing to consume away. It's slowly. Now, that's a slow process.
That's torture.
Your body is literally eating itself from the inside out.
That's real torture.
That's a painful death. You know?
This is Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power.
Right, man. So, and again, the Lord's taking responsibility for this, man. Okay? So, it's like I just read, it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man.
And can I say real quick? That word hands, when you go into the word hands, it means one who fashion your destiny. So it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands. That's the one that actually, you know, sets your destiny, man. Your destiny lies in the hands of Yahweh Shai. That's a fearful thing. No,
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 11. Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men.
That's why we here, man. That's the same with Noah. That's legacy continued through all the prophets, man. They was put on the scene, placed on the scene to warn you, and the motivation was driven by the terror of the Lord. All right, your pastor and preacher, he packaged the Lord to you as if he was a passive power, man. That's not the case. The Lord is to be feared. Hey, that's why, matter of fact, give me real quick, somebody give me Jeremiah 6 and 10 real quick. We're going to go back to what y'all got. Jeremiah 6 and 10. The overtone of this doctrine going out is to warn you. Come on.
It's on 2 Corinthians 5 and 11. Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. But we are made manifest unto the Most High, and our trust also are made manifest in your conscience.
That's the spirit of the Lord. Yeah, come on.
This is Jeremiah 6 and 10. To whom shall I speak and give warning?
See? That's the very overtone of the words of the Lord. To whom shall I speak and give warning, man? And it tells in the book of Exodus, the 15th chapter, the Lord is a man of war, man. See? Go ahead.
God, that they may hear.
Yeah, that you may hear. That word hear, it don't mean just ear hustle, it means to digest, to really grasp what the Lord is saying here. Go ahead.
Behold, their ear is uncircumcised.
And amongst our people, overall, their ears are uncircumcised. Now you have certain amongst our people, they come and they listen, man. They hearken into the words of Yahweh Shah. Because you know what? The Lord is a great king. The Lord ain't gonna come off his throne and deal with you. Let the Lord materialize in your room, my son. You know, that's the scripture. As a matter of fact, give me Luke 10 and 16 real quick, man. This is the method, this is the way the Lord sent forth. We the carriers of supreme knowledge up here, man. Okay? Come on.
Luke 10 and 16. He that hears you hears me.
See, he that hears you hears me. So the Lord said, if you hear us, then you hear him. Go ahead.
And he that despises you despises me.
Go ahead.
And he that despises me despises
And the
him
Lord
that
say
sent me.
forth. Let's know the Lord of war. He don't leave no area, no gray area. You can't straddle the fence. It's either or. It's one extreme or another. See? All right, so you go ahead and read that.
Jeremiah. It's Jeremiah 6 and 10. So whom shall I speak and give warning, that they may hear? Behold, their ear is uncircumcised, and they cannot hearken. Behold, the word of the Lord is unto them a reproach.
Right, so our people, this word is to them a reproach. Why? Because we symbolize restrictions. Our very presence symbolizes that the party is over, man. That's why you see our people, they see that the Lord be showing you help. Our people sit like, you know, get out of here. Like you having a party, you know, we show up with the flashlight. No. Away with them, man. Make the Holy One of Israel cease from amongst them, man. Yep, come on.
Because they have no delight in it.
Yeah, you have no delight in the words of the Lord. Why? Because it's rough and raw and rugged, man. See, the Lord have been misrepresented here in America, man. First of all, you put up an image of a white hip. Get that nigga right quick, man. He's like a weed head. Fucking nigga here, man. And this is the image of the Lord, man, according to the scriptures, man. Which, oh, you know, you had the girl that had the dream, and she said she saw an angry black man come back, man. And she was crying. She was uncontrollably crying. They had to calm her down. She said he had a little afro. He had a mean look on his face. I was talking about Yahweh Shah, man. Yeah. Hey, the scripture tells the Lord gonna come out with the Lord gonna come back stunning too, man. This is gonna be the climax to life and existence itself. This is gonna mess the people's head up when the Lord returns all his majesty and glory, man. To stake his rightfully claimed position on the planet Earth and beyond. That's the power we're dealing with, Yahweh Shah, man. The angels tremble at Yahweh Shah. But what makes it so heavy, though, the Lord is a snare. The Lord has brung them out of Judah, man. That's why these are the heaviest people on the planet Earth, so, you know, up and down. Like Judah, the best athletes, best dancers, they run shit, man. Yeah, see, Judah.
Oh,
See us. See that? And that's why this Hebrews the 7th chapter, this is what Yahweh Shah sprang out of, man. So that's how the Lord coming back. King Solomon. See? All right. Yep, go ahead.
Jude, verse 14. And Enoch also, the seventh from Adam, prophesied of these, saying, Behold, the Lord cometh with 10,000 of his saints.
Yeah, the Lord coming with the world know as UFOs. That's another mystery of the kingdom of heaven.
That's it.
Which you people know as UFOs. Those are the chariots of the Most High. That's how the Lord gonna rock you people, man. What's that? What you want to say, man? Hey, man, it was a cool bowl. Probably took the show. You gotta sit down. See that? That's a Howard Shah right there, man. That's how the Lord coming back. That's how the King coming back. And all his glory. And pursuant to the scripture, the Lord gonna come back standing on the chariot, man. Hey, and see, this is not for the faint-hearted. This is not just for casual, you know, this is for the analytical mind. And you can't tell me that the Lord ain't heavy. Look at his creation. The scripture tell you to consider the works of the Lord, man. You mean tell me a power that made the sun, all the fire in the air. That's his Lord. But yeah, how about Shemel Shah? You didn't tell me the one who hung a ball of fire suspended on it nothing. There you go right there. They called it the sun. You mean to tell me anything is above his strength, man? Oh, how about the wind? You can feel the wind, yet you can't see it, man. So you mean to tell me that power that's above his strength? No, that's going to be the exclamation point in life and existence when Yahweh shall return. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, this St. Luke 21:27. It said, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory.
And that cloud is a buzzword for UFO. All right, give me what you got.
That's right. Going back into Jude 14, it says that Enoch also, the seventh from Adam, prophesied these, saying, behold, the Lord coming with 10,000 of his saints.
Right, the Lord going to come with, the sky is going to be covered with the world doors UFOs. And Esau know that, the so-called white man know that. They got classified files. Oh, that's why you see Trump when he came in, Space Force. But the average take, they don't see that. What you think he did? He hooked up a Space Force, put all that money and budgeted to a Space Force for nothing. No, man. It tells you that, well, it tells you in the book of Obadiah, this man set his nest among the stars. And we go into the etymology of that word nest, it literally means place for storing weapons. This man is going to attempt to fight our Lord when he comes back. That's that war in heaven that you read about.
That's right.
Your pastor and preacher here tell you that the war in heaven was one day, the spirits of being saved. He gathered up a third of the angels, a band of disgruntled angels, and they came up against the Lord. No, that didn't happen. That war in heaven talking about the so-called white man and his military going to come up against the angels. That's why you got movies like Art Imitates Life. That's why you got movies like Independence Day and War of the Worlds. They actually got aircraft. They see chariots. They don't, you know, the chariot that they saw coming with the cross on it. They got classified files, and the head of the files is Yahweh Shai and the angels, man. See? They actually, the CIA got that, man. Yep, go ahead.
It says, verse 15, to execute judgment.
Yeah, the Lord said he's going to come and execute his judgment. The Lord ain't coming back in a friendly spirit. Go ahead. And you got to remember who put the Lord to death. It was the Romans. Right. Who was the Romans, man? It's the so-called white man. And that's why Yahweh Shai said, give Caesar what Caesar's, man. Because when Yahweh Shai came here, he was under the Romans, man, just like we under the Romans, man. Yep, go ahead.
It says to execute judgment upon all and to convince all that are ungodly.
Yeah, so the Lord will convince you in that day, man. You're not going to be a scraggler in the background. You know what I mean? Talking about, you know, guy in the background, Jesus still coming, bro. Yeah. Nah, you're going to be convinced in that day, man.
That's it.
Oh, the scriptures tell you every knee going to bow. You're going to have giraffes and shit bowing, man. Oh, it's not going to be a lone rat in a subway nibbling on a piece of pizza, man. He gonna bow, man. You're gonna see all these animals know about Yahweh Shai. See, like I said, these teachers might go over the heads of the simple, man. It's not for the simple. And I'm gonna say this, it's not a call to bring everybody together either, man.
Right.
This is a secret council up here, man. We just out here for prophecy's sake as a witness, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is 2 Ezra 16 and 12. The earth quaketh and the foundation thereof. Yeah. The sea will rise up from the waves from the deep. And the waves of it are troubled.
Yes, oh, the waves is somebody. We reading the parable. The waves is the people. You people gonna tremble, man. Hey, you know in that day, right? And I'm saying this through the spirit. You know what the sound gonna be on the earth? You're gonna hear teeth chattering. So people be cold. That's all you're gonna hear echoing throughout the world. That's gonna be applauding the king, man. Hey, that's why a king is to be feared, man. A king rather be feared than be loved. You know how you gonna applaud Yahweh Shai? Your teeth gonna be chattering, man.
It says,
yeah, come on, let's finish this.
It says, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also.
Yeah, your goldfish and this damn Gladlock gonna be trembling at Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
And the fishes thereof also before the Lord. Before the Lord.
Before the Lord, right? That's Yahweh Shai. See, we got the spirit. You know what Lord that is? That's Yahweh Shai right there. Because that's not in all caps. That's talking about Yahweh Shai. You know, remember you go to Psalms 110. There's a distinction between the Most High and the Lord Yahweh Shai. What?
It said before the Lord and before the glory of his power.
Yeah, what's the glory of his power? The angels, the UFO is going to be like the backdrop. You know how somebody can have an outfit? The angel's going to be the backdrop of the Lord. They're going to be like a part of his setting. That's going to be a part of his glory. When the Lord returns, the angels, the backdrop, going to be a part of that glory, man. And also, you're going to see colors that you never saw before. So we dealing with the King of Kings now. Yeah, go ahead.
It says Jude 15, to execute judgment upon all and to convince all
Yeah,
that
you're
are
gonna be convinced in
ungodly
that day. Go ahead.
and to convince all that are ungodly among them of all their ungodly deeds which they have ungodly committed, and of all their hard speeches which ungodly sinners have spoken against him.
Yep. Because anything that's outside of this doctrine is actually coming up against the decree of the King. Think the Lord gonna come? Hey, the Lord ain't gonna say, hey, we can agree to disagree. No, you gotta believe what the Lord's doctrine is, man. All right, come on, let's get these precepts out good. Go ahead.
Revelation 1:27. Oh, coming with clouds.
Yep, he coming with clouds. That's not talking about the white fluffy clouds that you see in the sky. Again, that's a buzzword for the UFO. And Esau afraid, they terrified of the terrorists. So while you go back to like the 60s and shit like that, they had the Twilight Zone, they had Martian, yeah. What, and our people, what was one of our people's songs they used to sing? Swing low, sweet chariot. What you think that's talking about, man? Yeah, they talking about the deliverance of Israel, the chariots of Israel. Man. That's why they were singing that out in the field, because they wasn't that far removed from their history, man. Yep, go ahead, huh?
Oh, he coming with clouds. And every eye shall see him.
Yeah, everybody gonna see the Lord when he come back. Go ahead.
And they also, which pierced him.
Yeah, even the very ones that pierced the side, and that proves reincarnation. Go ahead.
And all creepers of the earth shall wail.
Yeah, you're gonna wail. That word wail means to bitterly cry, man. So why would I thought the Lord was all nice? So why do people gonna wail and bitterly cry? Because the Lord's gonna come back with fury, and anger, man, to render his judgment upon the planet Earth. All right, let's come on. Let's get with it. You got more of that? I got some. And so with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory. So belongs to the head apostles and elders, a great millstone. Shalom to the brothers David in his work. You know, as well as you believe, the occupant of Aqua, which will be the brothers and sisters that subscribe to these teachings as well. Till the next time, shalom.
Shalom. DCA, about the ball.
Excuse me, next time y'all. Yeah, I just want to tell you, Lord willing, every week.